Break yourself, fool.
Coming live from Los Angeles, California. It's the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Just sit back and enjoy the show. Just sit back and enjoy the show.
Wow.
What's up? It's the Dr. Greenthumb Podcast right here on Brealtv, YouTube, and Twitch. What's up to the Insane Asylum and the Psycho Ward? Watching this community get down right here. I am in the presence of my man, Psycho Leezy.
Salute.
Salute!
You might know us.
You might know us.
How you doing?
And the, Mr. Goodlight, the lit one,
What up, everyone?
C minus.
Hydration Nation.
Hydration Nation. And our resident gangster motherfucker, Bolton.
What's Bracken B? We got Bra back here.
That's right, I know it.
True.
I hope I'm not hurting your eyes today, blood.
We'll talk. We'll talk later.
All right,
Oh,
cool.
wow. He's on it.
We got E-Zone up in here.
I told him. What's up, everybody?
He told them. Know what I'm saying? And we got special guests coming in today. Later on, my man Doug Ellin, who created Entourage, and what was the other one? Ballers.
Yep.
Yep.
Is that the one with the rock?
Yep. The one with the rock.
The one with the rock, yes.
He's coming in today to chop it up.
Yo,
With this co-host, you know what I'm saying?
they played one of our songs on one of those shows, The Ballers. I remember.
Yeah.
It's cool.
He's coming in today to chop it up with us. He got a new podcast, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to just rock it. Get elevated.
Rocking it. Yes, we
So
are.
tell your friends to come join us.
Rocking it. Huh?
Know what I'm saying?
And hug it
I think he's got Breezy with him, too.
Hell yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
I do know what you were saying.
I know. You know what I was saying.
I'm right there, dude.
Salute to the Kings. They won
Yeah.
last night's sports puck.
Yeah.
Cold sport. They won last night's cold sports.
Yeah, there was a cold sports game.
There was a cold sports game.
We
last
were in
night.
attendance.
It's not sports ball.
No.
It's cold sports.
Cold sports game, which is entirely different
Did
than...
you enjoy yourself? That's not your first sports,
No.
cold sports game, right?
No, that was my second. So kind of like my first, because the last one was in like 2007 or something. It was cool. Dude, I didn't realize how bright it was. Like, they fucking...
They light it up, baby.
light it-
Because that floor is,
White.
white.
Look, it was lit, fam.
Like snow, sun.
Yeah. I kept thinking of E-Zone when they were just, when they were shoveling the ice.
Yeah.
It was just forming like big-ass lines. I was like, oh, E-Zone was here.
Oh, they look like lines
Yeah.
Z-Zone would do. I get it.
I was like, damn. Back in the day, E-Zone would have been like, fuck yeah, is that a challenge?
I don't do drugs.
Would have gone to the bathroom.
That's what the sign was, bro. Yeah, that's right.
That was Z-Zone's special appearance right there.
Yeah, he was there.
Was there any fights last night?
I left in the first period. I had to truck it back up to the valley, so I missed the rest. But while I was there was no scrappity doos. What about when
No, but they were checking you know what I mean?
they were checking the fuck out of each
Yeah,
other?
dude. So that was pretty interesting because these motherfuckers were coming at each other hard.
There was a close game all the way through. St. Louis was being mad aggressive. They had a fuckload of shots over us on goal for the whole first half. Shit.
Yeah.
But as the Kings do,
You know what I
fucking prevailed, son.
You know what I tripped out about the cold sports game is the three different not innings, but they're periods.
Yes.
And they're 15 minutes each, right?
Yes. With
So-
18 minutes in between each period. It's a lot. It's an investment in time.
It is an investment in time.
Wait, how
is.
long is the game?
Wait, it's really that long in between?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I
How
think
long
it's
is the
in
game?
between 13 and 18 minutes in between periods. Yes.
Damn.
Yeah,
But
so
overall, how long is it?
it's a couple hours.
Oh damn.
Like it's a trip because it's like basketball or like baseball, like or more like basketball. Like
It goes pretty fast though.
It does go fast, but
It goes pretty fast.
But they do stop the clock on certain things, and so I was tripping on that part. That was pretty cool.
It's 20 minutes each period, 18 minutes in the break in between each period.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
It's fucking an investment in time. But I mean, a baseball game is a longer investment in time.
Yeah, I did see.
And congratulations, by the way, to the Braves, right? They fucking they won.
They
I
won.
coached them.
As long as it ain't them cheating ass Houston Astros.
Yeah.
Salute
True that.
to the Braves for taking home the crown. They haven't won it since David Justice helped win it for them way the fuck back, son.
Damn,
Hey, there's never a median that gets that shit right, huh? The spirits never help you with sports, huh?
No.
Like every time some motherfucker always goes up there, bro, like the octopus will get the fucking World
because
Cup
the
right
whole-
over the people that are medians.
Here's the whole thing, right? Is that you're never supposed to ask something like that because it's for your financial gain. And that's, it ain't never going to steer you in the right direction with that shit because you're taking advantage.
Imagine Bacchanal Galaxy.
Your spiritual karma at that point is compromised because you got greedy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I
Tried to fix it.
not necessarily fix it, but know the outcome.
Right. Oh,
And with that, no.
Nah,
Your
that's
karma
cool.
doesn't allow this.
Nah, we're
I
cool.
I went to no, sorry, I was listening to this podcast. I think it was Felipe's podcast, the What's Up Food podcast, and they had this median on there, and then they had people call in and shit, right? And she was like a tarot card reader, and then people were asking for advice, and this one fool asked like, "Oh, how's Atlanta gonna do in the World Finals, right?" Because he's trying to bet, and she's like, "Oh, it doesn't look too good." And it's like, oh, pretty much saying like, oh, it's not gonna work out for them. And then sure enough, this comes up.
Yeah.
So how about this? All right, now that you bring this up, because this was a story like a few days ago. There's this dude in Miami who was telling this motherfucker that he was cursed.
Wow.
Give me 50,000 racks
In
and I'll
Spanish?
fix it. Yes.
Oh,
I'll give you 50,000 racks and I'll fix this. I'm a spiritualist. I'll fucking do this and that. And, the person eventually, after spending the 50 racks and nothing good was happening for him, just the same shit over and over, realized he got scammed. And they went and fucking tapped that fucking guy. He is now...
He murked him?
Of course.
No. They got him.
Oh.
They arrested this motherfucker. And,
I mean, what was he thinking?
And so more people are probably going to come out on this dude and be like, you know what? Yeah, I gave this motherfucker X amount, and I kept going through the same problem. Nothing changed.
It's people like that that give it like a bad look. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Like, they get,
absolutely.
because there's a lot of people that they probably severely fucking need it. They got shit going on in their house. They read one fucking story like this, and they're like, "Yeah, ves, it's gonna happen to you," or like this is gonna. And I'm just like, man,
It gives the motherfuckers really doing good work.
But
a
I'm like,
bad
that's gonna happen anywhere. You need
Yeah.
a plumber. You could have a greedy motherfucker that's gonna ruin something on purpose to get more. You're gonna get a mechanic. Same shit. It's the same shit everywhere you go. You just gotta know how to not get fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the opposite of getting fucked. Yes, no, don't get fucked.
I was just saying the other day.
Who's be stay scheming?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
100.
You ever been got like that?
by a scheme?
By something like that, or ever been like, did somebody ever tried to like Fonzie you like that?
No, someone tried. I remember once at Power, one of the girls in sales was like, "Yo, I want to introduce you to this person or whatever," and she invited a bunch of us from the station, and it ended up being a fucking pyramid scheme.
Oh man!
So we were just like,
So did that person quit?
I think right soon after.
Yeah, because I mean, like, how do you save face?
Yeah.
How do you fucking save face to that? Like, you work with everybody and you brought them in, and come to find it's some bullshit.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, they try to get you. Like sometimes you gotta know how to make that shit go. Turn on them, bro. Like you know those timeshare people.
Yep.
Like I remember I figured out how this shit works. Like they offer you a free 3-day stay in Vegas Hilton, right?
Fat hotel.
Yeah, in a fat
Breakfast,
hotel, hookup,
all that shit.
But you
all
gotta
that
sit
shit.
through a 1-hour timeshare thing, right?
And you gotta try to sell you that shit.
But I was wearing a fucking suit at the time that they met me, so they thought I was, established. I looked totally different with a suit on.
Real estate.
So they thought I was in real estate or whatever. So I signed up, And then when I was over there, I had just graduated college. I was young. I was like, I knew I didn't have the credit, so I just went up to the person. I was like, look, man, we're not going to waste each other's time. I'm going to eat this breakfast here. I was like, you go run my credit, and you go realize it's nothing to work with, and I'm going to go back up there and enjoy the rest of this weekend, all right? You got, like, all these old people to work with.
You know.
Yeah, and I ended up staying there, bro. It was
Wow.
I got to say, your shirt is making me want to sneeze.
Oh.
You know, it attracts real cat hair, bro.
Yeah, I just the dander of that shirt
The
is
dander is
immense.
Hey, Bobo's lady made this, right?
Yeah,
It's
actually,
a dope. It's actually a dope shirt.
Shout
No
out
bullshit.
to her Instagram is Ashley Valentine Shop. This is the third piece she makes for me. I actually scouted this this actual cloth because it's
Custom cat.
well, it's like from like 1950 or some shit like that. Because there's these fabrics I was looking through when I was at the Rose Bowl flea market. I was like, yo, this shit cost me $1, and I got a fucking shitload of it. And I was like, man, I know somebody that could make this a shirt
Chop
for
it
me.
up more.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna go with the intention, not this weekend, but next weekend, to find that old lady again, get a few more fits, and get a long sleeve maybe, get some other shit, but not with cats. You know, probably some different. She had other animals. You know. That stuff.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Your camp print game is
yeah.
off the chain, son.
That's pretty amazing.
Hey, cats are pretty cleansing, bro. They
I
cleanse
mean,
the aura in your
I would
house.
imagine that Steph Tone could, the strong one would wear
Absolutely.
Hey,
something
fucking
like this.
Damon
'Cause he's- or even, yes,
Yeah.
Damon
Damon
Heller.
calls me, yo, I like your shirt.
I want your shirt.
I don't fuck with cats.
I don't fuck
Really?
with cats
Not
either.
a cat person?
Now, if you had a dog shirt like this,
Yeah,
I might
maybe
rock
I'll
a long
I'll
sleeve
rock the dog shirt.
shirt.
I love dogs.
Probably not, but I
Dog,
probably.
any animal, I think. A horse. I'll rock a horse shirt or whatever.
Well, bro,
The cats you just don't
cats
get along with.
I was like that too, bro.
I'm allergic to cats. I might start sneezing.
That's what I was just saying, B. I'm like right here.
Bro, it's because,
Yeah.
bro, cats will grow on you. I mean, if you have a medical reason, I completely understand. You know, I'm not gonna,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play with poison ivy if it's gonna make
Hey.
me itch. You know.
True.
But
Imagine she made it and all the print parts were like cat hairs.
Different cat hairs.
Different cat.
I had real cat hairs on there.
My eyes.
Oh,
would-
that would be
that would be
horrible.
bad stupid.
I would
That's
be
a-
crying right
That's
now.
an allergy, but
Tears just
yeah.
dripping.
Like, yo, get away from me, dog.
Dude.
Sit at the end of the table.
I mean, I could be in a cat house for like an hour, but after an hour, I start itching. My eyes start watering.
Oh, that's horrible,
so
man.
I gotta get out of there.
That's not
Nah,
cool.
the cats don't do that to me. I just know that they're moody animals and
Don't you hate when they like wrap around your leg? I'm like,
Nah,
get the fuck out of here.
That's cool.
No, I don't.
kick them
Listen,
motherfuckers.
I don't mind that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want it close to my face, so in case it trips out, it's not gonna start trying to fucking.
Yeah.
Because I seen that, but it's all how you treat a cat.
True.
Know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I have never been a cat person. Like to own a cat, I can appreciate a cat
They
Yeah.
grow on
and
you.
Walk around
and
like-
be cool.
They do.
I ain't picking
Fuck
up
yeah,
nobody's cat ever.
Kiss them and shit.
I'll
man.
pet the.
You don't even pick up Drino's cat.
No, I don't.
He-
I'll
he-
pet the cat.
He goes up to you though, bro. Like
Because the cat likes me, and I dig that. I'll pet the cat. I'll let him be around me, but I ain't picking the fucking cat up.
I'm
Like,
getting,
hey, buddy,
I'm getting video of this next time, bro.
Please.
Like,
Listen, I got nothing against no cats. Like straight up, I
Yeah.
like cats. I cannot have one though. But what I'm saying is, I'm not picking up anyone's cat.
Yeah.
Because
Right,
you
meow.
just don't know the temperament of that cat. Does it
One,
like being
yes.
picked up by
that's
strangers?
very true. That's very true. If you,
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Because-
some cats love it. Other cats, fuck off me.
yeah, no, you can get really fucking, you can get hurt. Like,
Fuck yeah.
if you don't know the cat, or the cat's not really, because they're not like dogs where you can, dog's not gonna bite you unless like you're hurting it.
Well, you
Like,
ain't
you don't
picking up a dog.
I mean,
Some
yeah,
dogs
you
pick up a
can.
dog
You can
like
pick.
that either,
I mean, you
though.
can pick. Even let's just say a dog.
I'm not even picking up somebody's little ass dog. Fuck
Yeah, there
that.
you go.
I do
Right.
that shit
Yeah,
all
I'm
the time,
picking
bro.
Yeah, you gonna get bit one of these
It
days.
never
Ah,
does, bro.
shit,
They
son.
fucking know I'm a dog person. They're like, you know what? This will smell cool.
Shh, man, you tripping.
Yep.
You just don't know. Listen,
Hey,
I
man.
want to tell you a story. So our bro, Hiro Sakamota, Kenji, he had a small Jack Russell for a time. Wasn't his dog, but it was, living within his crib, right? And people be like, oh, look at the Jack Russell. It's a cute fucking dog. Eh. And he would tell people, hey, yo, whatever you do, don't try to pick that dog up. Don't touch that dog. Just keep your distance.
Let it be.
And I heed the warnings from people when they tell me some shit like this, because I'm not going to be that guy who didn't listen.
Right.
And then paying the price.
Yeah, man.
So I had been over there to where he was living at the time. This was probably 15 years ago, I'm going to say. I was with one of the other homies, and they're like, hey, boy, hey. Trying to get the dog's attention. And he gave us the speech. And he was like, yeah, this dog's cool. Hey, boy. Fucking got him.
Oof.
Got him. Took a nice little bite on the hand. And, to quote E-Zone, Kenji said, I told him. I heard you. I didn't put my fucking dog. I was always, whenever I went to go see Kenji there or pick him up, I was always ready to boot that dog in the face in case it came at me, because I already knew it had a bad attitude. It didn't like nobody.
That's just mismanagement, dude.
The dog is gonna let you know if you see teeth.
Yeah.
Sometimes it don't let you know, though. Sometimes they don't let you know. Sometimes that shit will just real quick snaps, and that's that.
Hey, man, I had this friend, my friend Naib, used to have this French bulldog that was really cool. But one day, out of nowhere, I was sitting on his couch, and this dog just fucking out of nowhere. He was cool, let me pet him. I never really got further than fucking petting him, you know what I mean? I wasn't trying to, hug up on him and be like, all right, dude, we're fucking
Taking
best
pics
friends.
with him?
Yeah, like, hey, it's my friend. One day I was sitting on his couch, and this motherfucker just came and jumped and lunged at my face.
What?
And then fucking, I ducked, and he missed. But that, out of nowhere, you never know the temperament of a dog, which is why I'm always super duper respect.
They reciprocate the energy that they're around, bro. So that's it. Somebody's pet, specifically a dog, that says a lot about where it's being maintained, the type of activities and behavior that it reflects on the owner and the environment it's around. A lot of times, but we're talking about a domesticated dog.
Yeah.
That has a lot to do with it.
Well, I've known the dog for 5-6 years already at this point. You know what I mean? He was
but the energy changes every day. So it's a fucking animal. It's gonna
But that was the thing is that I just said what up to him and I sat down, I petted him and he was cool, But then out of nowhere he just fucking lunged. I was like, all right. And then my friend and I was like, yeah, he kind of did that with someone else the other day. I was like, well,
man.
You may want to go get that checked.
Yeah, go get that checked. You know what else you could check out? Some CBDs. CBD Lion. Make sure you go to cbdlion.com. Check the menu. Some of the best in CBDs right here. You know what I'm saying? You can get gummies, edibles, CBD tinctures, topicals, hemp flower, CBD broad spectrum capsules, CBD isolate products, CBD broad spectrum, full spectrum products, CBD bundles, combo packs, pet tinctures, and treats. If you like bathing, they got bath bombs that are banging. All right, they also got lotions and roll-ups and all these other options for you. We suggest the highest milligrams of any product that you should purchase for maximum effect. Right? Efficiency always, right? We use a lot of the gummies and the tinctures and things like that here, and some of the lotions too, at 1,000 milligrams for the lotion, because it's really effective. So go to cbdlion.com, choose up on any one of their products or a combination of their products, and use the coupon code BeReal for a discount. All right, when you need CBDs, try some of these. CBD Lion. Word up. Salute to our sponsor. And look, for those of y'all that haven't liked yet, please smash the like button right now. Go ahead, take the time, do it right now.
Do it.
And share the show the fuck out. Why y'all always Bogart keeping it to yourself? Send it out to your friends.
It's not a secret.
It's not a secret. And tell your friends to send it out to their other friends. Don't hog this shit to yourself. I'm sitting here with Psycho Les, Beat Nuts in the building.
Well, yeah, baby. Just rocking and rolling.
The lit one.
Yeah.
C-, Mr. Good Light.
Hola, everyone.
And E-Zone. El comediante.
What's up?
What's up, dog? Word. And again, we got Doug Ellin sorry, coming in just a little bit to chop it up with us. All right.
For a second, I misheard. I thought you said Ellen. I was like, oh, shit, Ellen.
We got Ellen coming.
She coming to smoke on the show.
Wouldn't that be something?
I feel like she's very mean.
Dude, isn't it funny, like, all the stuff we hear after the fact, you know what I mean, that she was, like, actually kind of, like, mean to her, you know, to the people.
Didn't that really recently come out, that she was a mean person? Like,
Yeah.
to her
It's
cast?
known for that. She's
It's
known.
well
Yeah,
known.
she was known, but it was kind of like this thing that was kind of talked about a little bit, but not, it got, like, confirmed all the way the fuck down. During pandemic last year.
Like Roseanne's racist comments, like people knew it all the time.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
They were like, she says that word all the time, dude. You're just not there.
When you're on top, they'll hide that shit. You know,
Hell
like
yeah.
they'll protect you. But you know, when you're on the decline.
Alec Baldwin before that fucking shit went wrong.
But I don't think she was on the decline
No.
because her shit was always like, you know, like top rated.
She was like on, like she was on like en route to be like the next like an Oprah type of figure. You know what I mean? Where she was gonna be.
I think she was like right there.
She was right there. You know
Who?
what I mean? Ellen. She was.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
She was about to be that, and then all this shit just kind of, you know.
She was about to get jumped in.
Shit caved in.
Yeah, she's about to get jumped into the.
Dude, she just one protester employee. That's all she needed.
So
Somebody-
it was more than.
Yeah, a lot
One
came
broken
out.
leg messes up the whole centipede.
She's also hosted like the Academy Awards, the Grammy Awards,
Oh, she had-
Primetime Emmys.
She had the keys to the building,
Dude,
like the building.
and the parking garage
You know,
code.
like when you speak about they have a building.
Yeah,
And she had the keys to it.
she had it. She had all clearance to whatever.
Hey, she's mad funny though. I'll give it to her.
She started as a comedian, I think.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was funny.
Her stand-ups in rotation still at what
Oh
is it?
yeah.
Netflix, I think.
LOL
Well, she's considered a legend in comedy.
Yeah,
Oh,
she,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, she's funny as fuck.
Funny as
You know what
fuck.
I'm saying?
And she was on the Roseanne show. That's
Yeah.
She was. Yeah, she
Hey,
did a lot.
Who put her on? Was it Rodney Dangerfield too? Because he put a lot of comics on,
Ooh, Rodney was the man.
but I'm not sure. But she did her thing. I mean, she had been funny from when she came out to like from day one.
Yeah.
So I mean, like her skill set as a comedian, yeah, you cannot touch that. She's fucking on the one with that. If she's an asshole, she's an asshole. So what? There's
Yeah.
plenty of assholes in the fucking game.
That's
that,
behind
like,
the scene. Behind the scene.
Yeah,
What
behind
do
the
you
scene.
mean?
And no one says shit.
Right.
The fact
100.
that they make a big deal about her, you know, I mean, but you got to treat your staff right. You cannot be like shitting on your staff. You just can't do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cairo.
Not seriously, anyway. You know, if it's like
Yeah,
some joking
man.
shit, and I think they would know that, but like on some serious shit, you got to treat your staff right.
True that.
And if she was like doing the intimidation and like, you know, just snapping all the time, yeah, eventually that's going to come out. You know, but that's not taken away from how funny she is and how talented she is, because, I mean, she is that.
It says she's the 15th highest paid entertainer in the world.
Damn.
In 2018, she made $87 million.
Damn.
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 See, there's people that fuck with her mind
Hell yeah.
all day.
Hell yeah.
You know,
She's still doing her thing.
running an empire ain't going to be all, you know, butterflies all the time.
Nah.
Exactly. You can't
Especially
be-
when you build
Nice.
that empire, it ain't gonna crumble in one day.
Yeah, no.
Nah, it's still functioning and doing stuff.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Who took over her show?
No one.
I think
They
someone
just got rid of it.
No, I think it's just going away with her.
They
Wasn't-
continued with it, but they like kind of titled it differently.
Yeah, I know.
The Not Ellen show?
It was Kelly Clarkson or something.
No, she's got her own shit.
Oh, she got her own shit, right? Okay, it was damn, who was it? Wasn't it Tiffany Haddish?
I don't know.
I think it was.
Dude, she's on every
I
network
mean,
right now.
look, that's like.
Can't take
I
over
mean,
Ellen.
it was the Ellen show,
Yeah.
not the something featuring Ellen DeGeneres. It was the Ellen show, much
Yeah.
like Oprah.
Yep.
It wasn't such and such featuring Oprah. It
Now-
was Oprah.
Here's what
Yeah.
it says on the BBC
But-
right here. Kelly Clarkson to replace Ellen DeGeneres.
See, that's what I was.
But that was back in May.
Yeah, but that's with her own show, not with the same
ah,
show.
okay, not taking over the show.
Nah,
okay,
I mean,
good.
how you gonna do that?
I mean,
yeah. Ellen knows her name. You cannot use it and put Kelly Clarkson as the host. The Ellen Show, hosted by Kelly Clarkson.
Dude, I mean,
no.
If you're into.
And it says Kelly Clarkson will replace the program in fall of 2022.
There you go. New show.
Yeah,
new show. Who dis?
I don't know if it's gonna stand up.
Well,
I don't know. Kelly
hopefully it could be good.
Yeah, could be giving away a bunch of shit just like her.
That's not what makes the show though. That's a part of the show for sure. It's a selling point, but like, it's still got to be funny and entertaining and informative.
I think for a talk show, the best person is a comedian.
Yeah.
If you really think about all the big shows, like Kelly Clarkson, who the fuck is she? She can't even make fucking self laugh, you know? Like,
since you been gone.
Yep.
Like,
you know, like Arsenio Hall.
I don't know. She seems like that she laughs at her own, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
These days, yeah.
But you know what I'm saying. Like, I think, like, Arsenio Hall.
What it is
all comedians.
Well, look, I think they're, you know, comedians' personality lend itself to hosting shit like this. But, like, some artists can do it. Like, Kelly Clarkson got a big personality, though. Yeah. That's why I think that they're putting her in that place. Because,
she got fan base,
like,
but music.
No, but when she does the voice, right? Yeah. She's like a loud personality. People love this chick, right? So I figure that they're looking at it like she's got people that fuck with her. Not only just for the music, but like her being a host of a show. Because, I mean, she does well in the voice. So maybe they're thinking that this is the person that they can fill in this time slot.
Mm-hmm. And Arsenio's been canceled.
But he was rocking for a minute.
He rocked twice too. Yeah, but that first man.
But that one,
that shit went long.
Me up. That's it.
Yeah.
He got X'd out.
I mean, it's just a different time, and if you ain't, you know, in the right now of it, it's kind of hard to make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
All right, we're gonna take this little break. We'll be right back with our guest. All right.
Swap out, right?
We ride around wildin', high on our minds. I'm a street legend. I'm ahead of my time. When I die, pull something off the vine. Move 100 miles an hour, limoncello number 9. We ride around wildin', high on our minds. I'm a street legend. I'm ahead of my time. When I die, pull something off the vine. Move 100 miles an hour, limoncello number 9.
Take a breath, blow it out, till there's nothing left. Take another step, count your blessings, we ain't finished yet. Gone too soon, they'll be walking at the moon, smoking in the room when they reminiscing over you. Pour it out, spill a little for the ones you lost. Take a pause, never doubt the lines that you run across. Waiting for applause, yeah, you beat the odds. Reaching for the stars, heard your boss, now your name is ours. Sign them up, put them on tour, there he goes. Run around the world, you can spin the globe, doing shows. Spread the word, coming soon, dream coming true. Common theme, get money or it's getting you. Money over everything, money be the king. But I'ma keep it moving, yeah, money ain't a thing. Trying to live a dream, make it a reality. Actually, I'm living it, taking over gradually, getting it.
We ride around wildin', high on our minds. I'm a street legend. I'm ahead of my time. When I die, pull something off the vine. Move 100 miles an hour, limoncello number 9. We ride around wildin', high on our minds. I'm a street legend. I'm ahead of my time. When I die, pull something off the vine. Move 100 miles an hour, limoncello number 9.
Woke up in the west where the sun sets. No regrets, emblem on my chest. Yeah, the family crest, we the best. Read it on the net, ready on set. Call us heavyweights, man, we heavy set. Dropping on my Chevy set. Flew up to the east with the Jesus piece to the knees. Hanging with the slider seas, money trees in the breeze. Waiting on the press release. Presently, Hennessy in my cup. Heavenly, render me lit as fuck. Give it up, never see essentially. Got one speed at 100 and eventually you might hit the brakes. A mistake, no penalty. Lanes for me to take, no breaks. You'll remember me.
We ride around wildin', high on our minds. I'm a street legend. I'm ahead of my time. When I die, pull something off the vine. Move 100 miles an hour.
hip-hop on your laptop, iPad,
or anywhere else online. It's Be Real TV, fool.
We're back. Hello, it's the Dr. Greenthumb Podcast.
Indeed.
Right here on YouTube and Twitch. We are sitting here with Breezy. What's good? Good to
What's
have you in
up?
the building.
Nice to be here.
Word up.
Loving this vibe.
Thank you. We keep it light.
Yeah.
Keep it light. And we got my man Doug Ellin up in here.
What's happening?
And salute to both y'all for coming through.
Thank you so much.
I know you guys are busy because you guys are popping off your podcasts as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad to have you in
Yeah,
the building.
no, thanks for having us. We're excited to be here.
And man, I know that you're not smoking right now, and this is why we made this particular podcast, because most of the time we get people in our car and we box them out heavy, and
I made a mistake. I should have had someone drive me. I would have smoked with you, but I should have had someone
you don't
drive
have
me.
to. See, the show's optional. That's why we
I know, but
created
it's
this
not the peer pressure. I want to smoke with you. It looks like I would
You're
have a
not
nice
smoking,
time.
bro.
And I just don't smoke.
Yeah, and you just don't smoke.
No.
Do you believe in contacts?
What?
Contact high? You've
no.
never heard of that?
No.
No.
No, I've heard of it, but no,
Oh,
I don't believe in it.
You don't believe in it?
Mm-mm.
It's like my wifey. She don't believe in that shit either. She's
Yeah.
nah, it doesn't exist.
Back when I was a kid I was in that DARE program, they told me that there was no such thing as that.
They lied about a lot of things there.
Did you hang with people that did smoke out?
Yeah, I mean, I smoked. I've smoked growing
okay.
up. Yeah,
Well-
I've smoked. I just don't. I've chosen not
Right.
to. It does nothing for me. It looks so good when
Does so
everybody
much
does
for
it.
me.
I feel you.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me.
I didn't smoke for probably 15 years. Actually, the first time I smoked in a long time was with Baron Davis, and I thought I was having a stroke. I'm not exaggerating. He had a big joint outside where were we? The Nice Guy, and I honestly got in an Uber, and I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, somebody brought a. My birthday was in July, and I had a little party at the house, and my homeboy brought a blunt that was literally this long and about this thick. And he opened this case, and he was like, "Here, I got something for you." And I said, "Oh, cool! Like, I'm excited. Like, it's in a case. What is this?" He opens up, and it's this fat joint. I said, "What the fuck did you roll this with? Wrapping paper?" And I was like, "That's not for me. Like, I'm not smoking that."
That's not you.
You didn't take
No.
one hit?
No,
No.
I didn't. I mean, you literally had to smoke it like.
Hold
Yeah, it's a job. It's a job to try to smoke.
I
one of
forgot
those
how
fucking-
much they said was in there, but it was a lot.
Yeah, I mean, if it was that big, it was probably over an ounce.
Yeah, it was
Ounce and
like
a half.
this thick.
Yeah.
Not
But yeah,
like as big as this mic, literally.
yeah, about an ounce, two.
Sometimes those
Ounce and a
items
half.
become smokable. They would just make a mold in it and put a weed in there. We're like, yeah, we
Oh,
smoked the
yeah,
mic.
yeah. You should see some of the shit. These pro rollers do. So some of them use blunts, some of them paper, but you could take an object, any sort of object, and they can roll it in that theme.
Wow.
Like paper mache style, but it's smokable.
I mean, you gotta
art.
really enjoy what you do to go that far.
Yeah, and they do.
Science.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I love to just like, okay, I gotta
Yeah,
build
hands
this and
up.
still make it smokable. Like he's like the homie Weavers.
Like
He's
that,
done
look.
look at some of those.
That's Tony Greenhand.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Wait, all that can be smoked?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now Breezy will smoke if she
Yeah.
gets some
No.
artistic
Yeah.
stuff.
No,
yeah.
no.
That's art.
This is just some of the shit. There's some really intricate.
Is this really this top
Yeah.
left one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is this a real like a live size of a pizza?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need one of those pizzas here.
Yeah, we do.
That seems fitting for the table.
Yeah.
It
believe
takes
so.
a lot to smoke it because it's usually a lot of weed used in that. It's like, it's art, but it's consumable art.
Yeah.
You hate to do it, but you sort of have to because at some point it's going to go bad.
Yeah.
And it's just going to look cool there, but it's a waste.
And it's amazing.
Look at this.
Yeah. Oh, you should see some of the other shit. There's ones that we've seen where they took an image of someone's face and put the face together.
What do you suck in the mouth?
I don't know how they did that. I think it was at the top of the
I gotta
head.
find
Top of
this
the
guy.
head and
I
then
would
down.
love to make myself smokable. I would love to have a smokable head. That would be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Like you could walk up and give Doug a kiss. Shotguns with Doug.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
Yeah. It's this guy named Weavers who's like one of the best
Yeah.
at doing this type of
Amazing.
smokable art, as they call it.
We
you
smoked
know.
the RPG. Remember?
Yeah. They put together
like a bazooka.
Oh my God! They put together this 5-pound RPG. You know, like looks just like the shit, and they set that fucking thing off in the party. I hit it first, and then I didn't hit it after anyone else because that shit was going around 200 people. Here it is, right here.
It is.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have seen the other guy.
That was a chore.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is too much.
Could one person actually just sit and smoke that and be fine, or
It would take them probably
You'd
days.
pass out. No,
days.
you don't think the
Probably a
lungs would
year.
shut down or something?
No.
You'd pass out before like at some level you'd pass out.
If it's a person
Yeah.
that's not active at all, yes, you'll cease the fuck up. But if you're an active person, you'll hit a little bit of that every day, probably for a year.
Wow.
Way more.
So actually a good
You
investment.
think 2 years?
5 pounds for somebody
5
who doesn't really
pounds?
smoke.
No, for someone who does smoke.
Oh, just okay, probably like a year. We could fuck that up in a year.
It's gonna start
By yourself.
Oh my God.
By yourself,
if
you
you're
could do that.
hitting it every day.
Dying.
Oh my God.
Fuck yeah.
That's like just one hit of that every day is like you're smoking an ounce. Think about it.
With all the
Yeah,
different.
by the
like-
way, even though it's all legal, what's like 5 pounds? You can't walk around with 5 pounds, can you?
No.
Right. Even
No, you
if it's
shouldn't.
nicely crocheted.
You could walk around with it, but I mean you shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's like walking around with a bunch of jewelry around your neck where motherfuckers are like looking at you like, oh, he's food today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, that wouldn't be conducive to your health
No.
or those bags because someone will come jack you for that shit. But yeah, I mean, there's trucks, delivery trucks that handle, taking enormous amounts of cannabis from the distribution center to a retail place. So, yeah, I mean, that happens. But your average person, they might have a few ounces. Some might have a couple of pounds, but
Yeah. You're not having a 5 pound RPG.
Yeah,
in the car.
No one is walking around with the. That's made strictly for an event. No one is walking around. That's the guy who put it together.
It's
right
amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, Weavers.
He rolled it.
He's talented.
Yeah, he's good. That.
Is that like a glass tip on the end?
Yeah. Yep.
Look at everybody's phone out.
Yeah, because that's something to see, because that was a cannabis-related event.
It's a Kodak moment.
And so that's
Is it?
Yeah, that's the Kodak moment. That's the IG moment.
I actually enjoy this, like a CBD.
Yeah, CBDs are good.
Yeah, I like that.
That
To sleep or like you just chilling or because it's different. People just take it for different reasons.
Yeah, I just don't really take it at all, but I don't mind it though. I just don't want to be like high and like.
I do.
Well,
all the
those
time.
See, I can't.
See, CBDs.
I
didn't
can't.
used to want to be
CBDs
that.
are good for that because the
CBD helps me like after a long week of work or a long day of work at night. It helps me like relax my body and it helps me sleep good. Like it's the best sleep of my
That's
life.
what the edibles do for
Yeah.
me. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I come home, I take them, and I just get on the couch and I just.
Yeah,
Edibles
I've never
will do
taken
that.
edible.
Edibles, yeah, I love edibles.
edibles will do that.
So I guess that's cool. I mean, some people are smokers and some people are
Yeah,
eaters.
And I don't have any real reason. I don't have any medical science behind it, but I just figured during COVID, I didn't want to smoke, but whatever.
I mean, if you're, it's a completely different high.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
How did you give in? Like, how did you were you just like you kept getting ads?
He didn't give in. He still does edibles. You didn't give in.
No, how did I give in to start?
No, because he said you didn't want to, right? During the
Yeah,
pandemic. So I'm like, how did you give in? You get ads that says, "Stuck at home, we deliver."
You know what?
Like-
I did. I kept getting that from Sweet Flower. And so a friend of mine was like, knew some people over there. They're like, they'll send it right to your house. I'm like,
yeah.
oh, that's what they used
And
to do. The old drug dealers, they used to get you hooked, and now I'm hooked. So they got me.
Fucking weed, man.
It does relax me though a lot. And what I love about it compared to drinking, I really have not. I don't drink anymore almost at all. I have no hangovers the next day. It doesn't matter. I mean, you guys play through it seems, so I'm not sure that it matters. But
Yeah.
if you don't go for 7-8 hours, it's like you didn't smoke.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
That
I
is
don't know
true.
how. Like even sitting watching you guys smoke, I don't know how you do it. I would have been out of this room. Like, it wouldn't work for me.
It's tolerance. You work
People
up
have
to
told
it.
me that you have to get past a certain point to
Yeah.
be able to actually enjoy it. I cannot.
That's not true.
seem to get there.
It's not true. You have to have guidance, like anything else, and that is the information that no one ever tells you is the guidance, right? So, like, if a person's getting high for the first time, the experience is going to depend on how much they did that first time and what type of cannabis they did that first time. Now, if they did, like, let's just say indica, for instance, that's really strong. So someone that is a first timer smoking that shit and smokes too much of it, they're going to have crazy anxieties until that shit wears off.
I've always gotten paranoid.
Yeah, because probably you smoked it.
Couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
Felt like I was going to die.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
I literally laid in the floor one night with my best friend, and we were smoking, and I thought I was going to die. And so I refused to go to sleep.
Did she did too? Like, did she
No.
No?
It was only me. It's always just me.
So what was she doing through this time? She just like,
She was chilling with her
Laughing
fucking
her ass
girlfriend.
off.
Yeah, like they're like everybody can handle it, but me, like when it was time for bed and everybody was like winding down, I was like up on my forearms like this,
Yeah.
and I was like, I just want to see everything around me before I die.
You're all tense and shit.
Everyone I
Very
know,
much so.
everyone I know has had that one time where they went too far,
yeah.
and a lot of people are scared to go back after that. But when you find which is why I sort of like the edibles, because you know how much you're getting allegedly. But you know, once you know your amount,
right,
you feel good. But
I just don't have the time.
It's to
to
know,
figure it out.
It's to
I
know
don't.
the limits, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, for us, I've been smoking a very long time, so it's
Champ.
but it's like you said, though, right? You spend time away from it, it's going to affect you like it was your first time. So, just to give you an example, if I had said I stopped smoking for a month just to take a break, the minute I hit the first whatever I smoke, and especially if it's an indica, like I said, or something powerful like that, it's going to feel like the first time that I smoked.
Yeah.
You know, so that little break that you give yourself, it's pretty much a reset. It could be, you know, a week, it could be a month, it could be a year, whatever. Doesn't matter how long you were smoking before that, it's going to affect you like it was the first time.
Yeah.
Do people go
Right?
through withdrawals in that period?
No.
No.
No
I don't
withdrawal.
think there's any
No.
withdrawals, and it's also
No, there's no withdrawals to weed. Only, you know, the only withdrawal that you might have, or just, I don't even know if it would be
It's not a
considered a withdrawal, is that your mood might be a
Yeah.
little crazy the
Yeah.
first
Get
week
a little
or two.
irritated.
Irritable. Yeah.
You said what?
I said, or dreams, you start having, like, if you're not normally a dreamer, or if you are, you start having some crazy ass dreams. Like, you might have them, you might not. Some people don't go through it.
Wow.
you don't even want to try it. But you know, I mean,
I'm not.
I think a lot of people. I'm a control freak, so when you have a bad experience, like mushrooms, the one time I did mushrooms,
Oh, yeah.
which I did a whole episode of TV about it on Entourage, and it was based on me, you know, and I legitimately thought I pulled my dick off when I was going to the bathroom. I came out and I'm like, everyone's like, "What's the matter?" I'm like, "This is no good. I never want to experience anything like that again in my life." But
What happened?
I ate mushrooms with a bunch of
How much?
friends. Too much. I don't
Too
know
much.
what the
That-
amount
that-
was.
The guidance.
But I didn't have the. By the way,
Guidance.
in college you don't have the guidance. I had a couple of jerk offs who were just like, keep eating, and they had done it all the time.
Yep.
So they were laughing at me, and I was losing my mind. I was in New Orleans, and like I called my mother.
Oh
which
my
is
God.
Not like the
Is that
regular-
Airplane?
Airplane. There you go, Breezy.
Ted, they pulled up Airplane. He's
That was,
sweating.
and that's Ted, by the way.
Yeah.
Ted Stryker.
Ted
But
Stryker.
Love that. You know,
Wow.
we talked about that on our podcast a few weeks ago, Airplane, which we haven't seen in a long time. So.
Man, yeah, when you go too far on the shrooms or acid, it's always crazy. I mean,
I had a friend recently tell me, because I take them, like, every day, but not to trip.
Mushrooms?
Yeah, like microdose.
microdose.
Yeah. So it's like you know, but like whenever you do trip, I didn't know about the whole yawning thing. I guess that's just like your body letting you know, hey man, you're needing a little bit more
Wait,
oxygen.
what's the whole yawning thing?
Yeah, like when you start yawning, it's just like your need of oxygen needs to go up. So I ended up buying these oxygen booster things, right? So and I was like, when I start
Okay.
yawning from the mushrooms, I'm just gonna take a hit. That shit killed my high. Like it was too much oxygen for it. But,
Okay.
yeah.
Dude.
Okay.
In case
So
you ever
you
want to
somehow-
you learn something every
in case
day.
you ever want to come out of the fucking little yawning phase.
Somehow
Buy
that
those oxygen
happens when you
boosters.
take mushrooms.
Yeah, when you're crashing, like when you're done, like after the high is over, and you start yawning a lot.
It's probably, you know, a thing even if you're not on
This
mushrooms.
Shit is wearing off.
Yeah, like that.
No, but even the thing with when you're not fucking shrooming, when you yawn, it's probably the same thing. Lack of oxygen or whatever, little boost.
It's just too much.
Or you might be fucking totally
Yeah, you
gassed.
might be close to death.
You might be
dying.
gassed.
I will never. I mean, maybe like this microdosing becomes this thing that's really helping people. That's what they're saying.
Oh my
but
God.
I would never.
I'm yawning.
I would never do mushrooms again. You're high. You got a contact high. You don't even know it.
From a mushroom?
Yeah, turn the
No,
AC
from
off.
all this.
Oh man, if you could
Believe
get
this.
contact high from mushrooms, we'd be fucked up here every day because
Yeah.
someone's always got.
I'm
them.
sure this is a well-circulated room we got going here too.
You can
Look, my eyes are getting low.
You can dose somebody with mushrooms too. I recently did it to my co-host Xavier.
Oh wow!
Without telling him?
Well, yeah, he went to take a piss during the show, so I ended up grinding like a mushrooms real quick, and he got the beer, and I just fucking poured a little powder in there, like the mushroom.
I'm not letting go of my water.
No, don't do it.
No, don't
And then
do
I
it.
shook it around, and then he came back, and then he was like, "Oh, you bitch!" And then I was like, "That's just mushrooms." So he just drank it, but like fucking, I want to say like 10 minutes later, that shit hit.
That's not
Now-
very nice.
Now,
And what happened?
No, he kept doing the show.
You're
We finished
fucking,
the show.
you're fucking crazy. But what I will say is,
Yes, he is.
the
Yes.
guy that I ate mushrooms with when I lost my mind, he was nuts, and I swear to God, he put mushrooms when we were freshmen in college in his parents' Thanksgiving stuffing
Oh, that's fucked up.
and videotaped it.
That's
okay, and
That's
these
actually
are
funny.
and these are not chill people. They weren't like, oh, and he videotaped it and brought it back to college. And the father was, I swear, he's pouring a bottle of wine on the table. He's like this, and the mother is like, I won't even say his name, but she's like, Stan, did you do something to our drinks? The fact that they thought this, like my parents would not think that I drugged them, but this kid put a lot of mushrooms in his
Wow.
parents' Thanksgiving stuff.
That's a lot.
Wow.
That's
Is
nuts.
the video
Right?
funny at least?
You still have that video?
He never let it up, which he was smart.
Right.
It was hilarious
Yeah, no.
to me. I thought he was sick and demented. I mean,
Should have him
but
send it in for submission.
Oh my God.
they weren't even that young either.
Do you still know them?
Of course, I still know.
Oh, come on, you gotta get that video, man.
I mean, you know what?
Did
we're
they
talking-
forgive him for that?
They did. They did. We're talking 1989.
Well,
so
oh
it was
my
probably.
God.
By the way, I don't even know
It
if
was
it's
the
on.
crack
I don't
era.
even know if it's on video. Like what was out then? It might have been sketched. I'm trying to think
VHS.
what I saw. It was VHS for sure.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Sick man
Thank
Stan,
God.
if you're listening to this, who loves his weed, I won't say his real name, but Stan, you know we want that video. 'Cause
Hey, listen,
Cheers,
it's
Stan.
it's always extra when you don't know. It's even the same thing with cannabis edibles and shit like that. When you don't know that you've had it, your mind is not prepared for
No,
it,
that's
so
scary.
it's fucking extra.
Yeah,
I've
I just
had
hope
that.
nobody ever does that to me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
you gotta-
ever sneak no shit in
You
my
gotta
shit.
really know the
No,
person.
that's-
Like we do this shit to each other, so it's like
We will never get to know each other. Me and you. Never. I was at a party one time, and I'm just, regular shit, reaching for a bottle of water, and my homegirl was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" I was
Happy
like,
water.
I said, "It's fucking water. It's hot in here. I'm thirsty." She's
got
like,
ecstasy in
"No,
it."
it had Molly in it.
Yeah.
It was Molly water."
Molly
And I
water.
was
Damn.
like,
Yeah.
I said, listen, and then my homegirl, who actually, it was her area, I said, bitch, if I would have drunk that, I probably would have fucking came back and killed you if I made it out of that shit.
Yeah, I actually did have it happen to me once, and I did it in the Entourage movie. I had Kevin Connolly. Someone do it to him, but someone did it to me. I could say his name. Scott Lerner did it to me in Miami.
Wow.
And like everyone got a bottle of water, and I honestly, I'm not whatever. I don't care what drugs anybody wants to take. I don't want to take Molly anymore. I'm 53. I don't need Molly. I was on a fucking speaker at Live. Dancing on the
Wow.
speaker, and everyone, I'm not a dancer, and everyone's like, something's up with Doug, and in my head I was like, something is up with Doug, and I had no idea what was wrong with me.
Doug is feeling free tonight.
It was not good.
Yeah.
is there video of this?
There's probably video.
The security, the club security
Yeah.
cameras.
But you know, you're not supposed to drink too with Molly, so I didn't know I had Molly, and I woke up the next day. I had a headache that was the worst of my entire life. I
You
thought I
were
was gonna die.
drinking and on Molly.
Yeah.
I hate that
Wow.
shit, dude.
And I told the kid, I said, I may kill you one day. Like I may do something to you that's really bad. Because I don't. You and your friends do what you want to do. But if anyone ever fucking drugged me without telling me, I mean,
I wouldn't do it to you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, let's hope not.
Not again.
No, not again.
I'm like, my water keeps
Did you
going
hand me
further
this?
over here.
Was this water open before it got to me?
Hey, Kevin
heard
brought
of this
that water
brand.
up here. It's safe,
No.
all right?
No, yeah, it's definitely more when that fucking shit happens, man. And God forbid it happens to anybody, because no one should ever do that shit.
No.
That gets the best one, the most safest one is like when you dose somebody with edibles. That's like the best. Like if it when we've done it to Aton here.
You've done it, yeah.
That has been the best, man. I got some gourmet ass fucking cookies. He was like, "Oh,
well, the last one was by accident. You didn't do that on purpose.
You guys are fucking nuts in here.
No, this motherfucker. No, he came up to me and he offered me this cookie, and I was fucking stoned. I was like, "Oh yeah, I like a little." Sometimes after the show, the first thing is some good sugar right off the top, and you're just like, "Oh okay." And so I ate it, and I go, wait a minute. I go, fucking A. I walked up to him. I go, how strong is it? He goes, I don't know, like 200 or 300. I don't know.
Milligrams.
Wait.
Yeah, so this.
I don't like waiting for shit to wear off either.
No, see, that's the
Press
worst
a
part.
button and be like, all right, done with that.
That's the worst part.
Had enough.
That's the worst part of getting dosed, is that you never asked for the ride. When you asked for the ride, you embrace it and you're along for it, right? But when you don't know about it, you're trying to get off, and there's no off, and you make it worse because, like,
slow ride.
Yes, it's a slow and fucked up ride.
By the way,
that's why I don't like weed.
By the way, I'm so paranoid that I'm like starting to think, am I high right now?
Right. I'm like, is there an earthquake?
I mean, you might
He's shaking his leg.
I know, I
He's
seen
shaking
it.
his
I
leg,
seen
yeah.
it, but I was just like, I didn't see that first.
Who's got their guns?
No, like about a month back, someone sent us some infused cookies and regular cookies, right?
You're smoking another one.
Yeah,
That's what we do.
Yeah, that's what we do.
I'm just trying to figure out how you function. What's this? He has proper guidance,
That's
I'm
our
assuming.
journey.
We have guidance.
Right there.
We have
I am the
guidance.
guide. I am
You
the
are the
shaman
guidance.
in this. Yes.
Got it.
This person, the company
I feel like
that
we need an incense or something.
this company that we do a collaboration with, they're called Big Pete's, right? They do edibles and stuff like that. They made a set that were non-infused, so if anybody didn't want to take the ride, you could have
Just
the
have a cookie.
non-infused cookies.
You
right?
just get fat.
Right. Someone mixed up both cookie batches of the infused and non-infused, and one of our guys did not know this. And he probably ate like 6 of them.
Jesus Christ.
He was on for the ride.
He was on for the ride.
He was on for the ride.
Oh my goodness.
He didn't
So
know.
now, you guys, now that you're like pros at this, I eat. Do you eat when you're smoking? Do you get the munchies, or you're past that?
Yeah, I mean, but I don't think it's the same. It's the same as like that first time where you just want to eat everything.
Yeah.
The munchies become like more of an experience. Like you build up like options. You know what I mean? Like you think about it more complex in a way. You're like, you know what? These are my top 3 options. We'll see how I feel depending after this weed. Every weed will trigger a different munchies.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have psychological problems, so I'm an eater anyway. But when I get stoned, I just want shit. I want ice cream, pizza, and it. Yeah. So.
For a time, I was like that, and I did that. Now I can pretty much control it.
Yeah.
Before, not so much, but after a while,
right,
you can sort of get control of that. But yeah, it's tough.
I think that's one of the hardest things to control. Especially
It is.
Munchies?
If you smoke on like the level that we're like consistently consuming it here,
Yeah.
the hardest thing to control is like your munchies, like because you have a 14 joint day.
Yep.
And then you're like, man, I gotta go grocery shopping. You are not gonna buy healthy shit, bro.
Nope.
Ralph's becomes like the worst fucking like trip for your
Absolutely.
heart afterwards.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm picturing you guys. Breezy's Ralph's around the corner from our house. There was a bear in the fucking aisle about a month ago, and I'm just picturing you
Was that
guys
on
right
the
now
news?
walking in high as hell and
that
seeing a
bear
bear
is-
in the fucking grocery store. Yeah, where was that? In Puerto Ranch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it do something?
Yeah, I live close. around there.
I mean, he was eating, but I think they eventually like tranquilized him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
he
would have
just
just thrown weed at him.
He broke in there.
Well, no, you know how it's motion. The door's
so
open
it
through
was-
the motion. He
it was
just
already
walked in.
open.
Yeah, no, he was a welcome
I
patron.
mean,
He just
it's
walked
like
in.
any of us. When we walk up to the store, in the grocery store, yes.
There it is.
Little
Yeah.
baby bear.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah, but when you walk up to the store, the door's open, the double doors.
I think I'm high. How did you pull that up that fast?
Oh, dude,
We're good. We're good.
Oh no, our guy.
He actually types 500 words per minute.
He's fucking fast.
Wow.
He's quick as lightning.
That's not real. I mean, the bear.
That's real.
If he's hungry, like you could have probably fed him a few
Well,
ice cream sandwiches.
well, think about it.
I would have tried it.
think about it. They could smell everything up in there.
Yeah, but
it's all attractive to them.
Yeah.
They went right to the meat
Look at 'em.
section.
Look at that.
Oh
Yep.
shit! There's the mom's there. Never mind.
He's
Fuck
probably
that.
looking for some salmon. Wait,
I
you
like
know what?
the
I'll
bear,
take
man.
this shit instead.
I would have like tried if it was the little one or something like that. I would have definitely like this is my only chance. I'm gonna try to feed some ice cream to it.
You would have dosed him. What are you talking about?
Yup.
No, I would have been like, take this edible bear.
I'm gonna dose this fucking bear right now.
I would have been like, I've been waiting for the day to use the infused honey jar that we got downstairs.
That's pretty
They
unbearable.
said weed wasn't bad for dogs.
For
No,
dogs?
it's not.
Yeah,
No, it's
my
not.
vet said that because my dog ate a bunch in the studio one
They
time.
love that shit.
And well, I don't know. My
some of
dog's
them-
like
Your
3
little-
pounds. Yeah, my dog's like 3 pounds, and he looked like he was on heroin. Like
Yeah.
he literally just
The tongue was
he
out
had
of
this
shape.
lean that he leaned. I mean, he leaned all the way down, and he never fell.
Yeah.
And then he catches up.
Oh man, that's
Yeah,
sad.
we have video of that. It is hilarious.
I don't want anyone fucking with my dog though. Don't,
But the
I'd rather
vet
you
was
dose
like,
me than my
the
dog.
vet was like, if your dog ever eats it, just keep them comfortable, and because they're going to
Ride it out.
Yeah.
shit and piss
Yep.
on themselves.
Yeah.
They're
Yep.
gonna ride it
Yeah,
out.
they're gonna. Yeah, it'll-
But they also can't go anywhere.
yeah,
They cannot walk.
yeah, they're done.
Has
for
that
the
ever
day.
happened to you? Because it's happened to my
Me,
dogs.
my
Yeah.
dogs, no.
It's happened to my dog several times. Like
Yeah, mine too.
Not the
The
little
first time
dogs.
I rushed them to the hospital.
Several times.
Not, yeah.
And I paid like $300 for them to tell me, oh, he's fine.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
gonna ride it through.
He ate some weed, no problem.
Yeah.
I just called the vet. I was like, look,
Yep.
man.
No,
stay-
when I
She
had
said, make his bed.
when I had the bigger dogs, right? Like I had a Rottweiler and I had a Boxer, right? And they're pretty sizable dogs. I'd come back from tour and half of my fucking, plants were eaten up. And it was the dogs. They liked the smell of it, so they'd fucking eat it.
Yeah.
And I'd come back asking my homies, hey, what the fuck happened to the plant? Oh, the fucking dogs ate it. And you could tell that they'd been chewed on.
Yeah.
Not like
Yeah.
They
cut or
actually
anything
do
like
like
that.
it.
And they love that shit. And, but I never seen it have the effect on them, like it knocking them over or anything like that. I think with a little dog.
I think with my dog's only 3 pounds.
Yeah, that's
and
what
I
I'm
think
saying.
he ate about
A
like
nice nugget.
a nice
Yeah.
nugget.
Like an eighth.
Yeah,
And at that time, when he ate it, he probably was only 2 pounds.
yeah.
So and dogs are that small. It takes them about 10
Yeah.
minutes to eat their food and then digest and go to bathroom.
Yeah, a little
it takes
dog
them
like
no
that.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he immediately that's the only reason I knew because he was driving in my lap and he was throwing up in my lap, but I didn't know it.
Oh.
And I said, my car smells like weed. Like what is it? Like I don't know what happened. And it was
He ate some weed.
my dog's name Stan.
Your car's gonna smell like
It
weed
was
again
Stan.
today. It's Stan.
Yeah.
You don't want to give the real name.
No, my dog. His name's Stan.
The little dog?
Yeah.
Really?
There's 2 of them. Trixie and Stan.
Oh, Trixie. Yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't see Stan.
Stan's a Chihuahua, but yeah,
Oh.
he murdered it and
He fucking ate
can't
some
leave an
weed.
ashtray around him.
No,
Anything
don't
with weed
do
in
it.
it, he'll eat it.
They'll make it though.
He
That's-
knows what it does to him. But he still eats it, and he knocks out. He won't eat for 3 days.
Some dogs like the smell, right?
Mm-hmm.
And some of them like the smoke. Some of them like to eat the shit.
Mm.
And you know which ones they are because they'll come to it. Like if they don't like it, if they don't like the way that it feels because they've had it before, like they've eaten it or somebody's blown smoke in their face,
Mm-hmm.
they'll run away from it if they don't like it.
Yeah, I've tried to give my dog the CBD stuff for dogs to just calm him sometimes.
Yeah.
He won't do that.
Nah,
He's
he-
hip now. I used to squeeze it in his snacks. It's like an oil. I used to squeeze it in his treats. Now he's hip. He's like, get that shit out of my
Yeah.
face.
You know what? I think it's easier if you get the treats that are already infused. They'll fuck with them that way.
Yeah.
Because my little dog is a finicky little bastard too, right? And when I rocked him with the CBD treats, whatever,
yeah.
he totally fucked with those. It's the foreign shit. Like they don't understand the smell, and it's not on what they're used to eating.
Yeah.
Especially when it smells like that.
Yeah, that's probably what it
CBD's
was because I
the
did
taste-
put it on top.
Yeah, the
So,
taste
yeah.
and smell are funky,
Yeah.
And to a dog, it's like times 1,000, right?
Yeah, man.
Shit.
No one dosed my dog though. I would really be angry.
Nah.
Yeah, no. That's
Well, see, when you
that's
got when
against
you
the
got
rules.
small dogs, their level of anxiety and the hyperactiveness of them is just different. So, a Chihuahua, I have to calm him down sometimes
Can't leave them.
No,
out.
no. I hear you. If it's
because
recommended.
he doesn't get tired of barking.
Yeah.
He will he will go all night. to the point where his voice is like, ah. He doesn't care.
Yeah, those dogs got a lot of anxiety and fucking energy.
Get it out.
And Stan, my little dog, Stan, he can't hear either. So it's a little worse for him because he never knows when something's coming. So he's like,
what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, he gets a little paranoid. I love him though. I rescued him.
I love them all.
That's dope.
But yeah, my dog, he's not anxious, so I don't need to give him any weed.
Your dog's also fucking huge.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
What is it?
German Shepherd.
Oh yeah.
Big boys are usually calm.
They're smart
he's very
too.
calm. He's smart. He'll know if you fucking dose him. He'll kill you.
They're great guard dogs.
He's the best.
Dose him, he'll fucking kill you after he comes off this ride.
Yeah. Just wait
a minute.
Wait till this is over, and I'm coming.
So once I shake this off, I'm gonna bite your ass.
Sheesh.
Dose the water.
You working on any music right now?
I am working on music. I am and just gearing up to put some things together and finally release something.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying?
I totally know what you're saying, man. Taking the time to like just be in that creative space.
Yeah.
And then take the gamble, right? Because these days it's a fucking gamble putting out music. Is it gonna pop, or is it just gonna be out there?
Yeah, and that's the thing, just having, the support, having the plan, and just executing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, a lot of stuff nowadays, I just feel like people just out here shooting and seeing what sticks.
Yeah.
But there's no real plan behind it, and with the access that we have, we could drop a song right now, all three of us.
And that's what people have gotten used to.
Who'd you leave out of that?
I did, right?
All three of us, yeah. I sing as well.
All six of us. But you know what I'm saying? We could drop in real time.
Yeah.
It didn't used to be like that. So with that comes less thought into the creativity. Now anybody can do it, literally. So I'm a different I'm kind of driven by, the old school way of things. So
That's
just
dope.
taking my time with it.
Yeah, back in the day, motherfuckers, you got developed.
Yeah.
Right? It was development, and it was called artist development. Every label used to do it. And then it went from like they gave you 6 months to develop your shit and put it out there and make it crack.
Yeah. Artist development was the first step.
And then they took they cut it in half and made it to 3 months, and then eventually they took 3 months and just did away with it because I think spending the money on artists as the digital age was coming in, having these blown out budgets to do these crazy things in developing an artist and putting them out, all that shit got cut short by what happened with Napster and then the rest.
Napster was my shit.
Yeah.
Sorry to say that.
Just like, even in the independent days, before, if you had a song that you felt, needed to be out there, you'd go get it pressed on vinyl. And then there's also the things that come along with getting it pressed, like what happened? Oh, this pressing was shitty. I got to send it back and wait for the next one to get it. And then you got to go, there was like money in the recording studio and the mixing, mastering. It was like all that was a part. So if you really believed in it, you went through the whole process and went and fucking like, all right, let's
even in the
go.
mixtape era, there was more work being done. You know what I mean? You was still pressing up CDs. There was still street teams.
Oh yeah.
Out passing shit out.
Hell
Now it's just like whatever. You got service? You got Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Because they don't know.
That's all you need.
They don't really know if you're gonna pop, right? So they don't want to spend that same sort of investment in you as they used to.
Right.
That's why now they sort of cherry.
They are spending a lot of money.
Well, no,
they're giving these artists $500,000
yeah, but
up front.
but they're cherry picking though, right? Like they'll see an artist who, before they sign them, how many fucking YouTube followers and Instagram followers, and what's the impact on each one?
Yeah.
They'll study those analytics and say, okay,
yeah.
is it worth it to get these guys? Are because they come with a built-in audience, and labels can build off of that and then create more followers or fan base or whatever behind that. Because they don't have to do half the work in building one for them already. So, a lot of artists can get cherry picked right from YouTube or Instagram based on how many people are following and what's the impact on their post as it relates to music or just their following. If they're selling something or just putting out their image. And yes, companies will put money down on that because they got foundation already.
Right.
If they have none of that, they're not going to spend that kind of money on that artist unless they're writing pop songs off the top that it's a consensus like this shit will go. Let's invest everything. But if you don't got that, yeah.
Yeah.
We already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make it tough, but it's easier for artists to get your shit off now without all the red tape. You just gotta,
It's almost easy to do whatever you want right now.
do whatever
As
you want.
long as you have Wi-Fi.
And you gotta invest in yourself.
That's the only thing you need right now.
Yep.
Are you more creative when you're high?
You know what? I don't know anymore. I definitely am more motivated to work when I'm high now. But I'm not very motivated to work in the way that I used to. I'm not into writing the way I used to. I don't grind the way I used to do that. As far as
Why not, Doug?
I like talking more than I like writing. I've been enjoying the podcasting and like you say, it's similar in the music business, the TV business, the grind of dealing with everybody, which you can't just have Wi-Fi and write a show and create it. You need you need to fucking go get $30 million and convince everybody of this and cast the right people. So I'm less motivated by that, and I like when I'm in my own control, like you said. And I do think, for me, a lot of musicians that would never have been heard 20 years ago do have a chance.
Yeah.
To get out. They may not have learned their craft as much as they should yet, but they have a chance to get out there, and I think that's obviously a good thing,
Yeah. Definitely.
How many movies do you get pitched a year?
So many, and they're all
can't
terrible.
imagine that.
I never get anything good either, and I always, you always get those always like DMs every day. Or like, this is the one.
This is the one.
And I just can't believe how delusional so many people are that they think theirs is the one. I don't even think I never even think mine are the ones. But these people who work at the Home Depot think they have it for sure, and they send it to me aggressively a lot. And when I don't respond, I get a lot of like, "Fuck you, you ain't shit. Your show was off a long time ago." So
they don't steal my shit either.
Exactly.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, people get in their feelings. They catch feelings real quick.
You probably get like crazy shit, like gorillas in space,
I get all sorts of weird stuff. I mean,
what's the weirdest one you got?
I mean, I don't know if I can come off on the top of my head what's the weirdest one, but the first short film I ever did was based on really bad movie pitches. It was called The Pitch, and I had Ernie Hudson from Oz and Ghostbusters and David Schwimmer in it. This is 30 years ago. So I always had a good ear for really bad pitches, but I've been hearing them forever and ever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think E-Zone could probably pitch you a couple of bad ones right here.
Oh, he could. I believe in him for that.
I mean, some people might say they're good, bro. I'm not pitching them because nobody's gonna make Planet of the Apes versus Terminators.
That's because it's
could be something.
Right? Couldn't it be? It could be something.
What, bro? That'd be a good fight.
You should write Doug a
Would
script.
that be a good fight? Is it just a fight, or is
Well,
this?
no, it's like a battle for like something,
Something.
Well,
for the weed. What do you think they're battling for? They're battling for the weed.
For the ride of a lifetime.
Bragging rights.
Okay.
Or like the one boxer who can actually go 12 rounds with a gorilla. That'd be a great.
What about a kangaroo?
Now, gorilla just has way more strength. Like
No, but a kangaroo
Matilda,
stands up like an adult, like a human.
That's true.
But didn't they have a movie with a boxing kangaroo? I imagine this. I'm not sure if I'm high. I got to be honest. There's so much smoke in here. I very well could be high. You could be high.
See, but a kangaroo could cheat and use its feet.
Yeah, that shit kills your stomach.
Totally rip your stomach and.
You could fucking do it too if you were Bruce Lee.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
you could do it too. It's all you have to know yourself before you step in that ring.
I
with
mean,
Mr.
hey,
Roo.
listen, that's real shit. Because the dude that was saving his dog from
We're
that.
high. Look at what we're talking about.
No, check this out. Check this
Look
out.
at this guy. No, this is what I'm talking about.
I think
He gave it to him. He's like, "Fuck you, kangaroo."
I think Mike Tyson could take on a kangaroo.
Oh yeah, he.
Why is this happening? See, I'm an animal guy. I want this kangaroo to beat the shit out of this guy. What's going on?
He was attacking his dog first.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What was that in
Bad
Australia that
kangaroo.
was happening?
Yeah, that was in Australia.
But there was something going on in Australia where these kangaroos were popping up everywhere. They were at the fucking door, the patios.
No,
and
at the golf thing. I
going
posted
crazy.
that. This girl was teeing off and like 50 kangaroos.
50?
Just came
Please.
and stood there.
Little
They
army of
weren't
kangaroos,
attacking
huh?
her. They weren't attacking her. They were just watching her tee off, which was weird, but I don't know.
Watching her?
Yeah.
Please pull that up. I want to see that.
There's a clip. You can definitely pull that up. It's kangaroos on a golf course. It was 2 to 3 days ago, but
Oh, it just happened. Where was this at?
Australia, I think.
Yeah, the reason that dude, took off on the kangaroo was because he had his dog in a headlock, and the dog the dog was bleeding or something like this.
He did.
The kangaroo had his dog in a
Yes.
He was like, had his,
That's what I'm saying. Kangaroos operate like humans, so that is a better fight, in my opinion.
Yeah. And a gorilla? I don't think a human is fighting a gorilla.
There it goes.
Oh wait, but you got to see. You missed it, Doug. He let the dog out. Look.
Oh
bow.
no, Jesus!
yeah, see,
And then they got sharp nails.
Mike
Like,
Tyson could knock one of those things.
Yeah,
out.
of
Almost
course
like
he
talons.
Yeah, hell
Look
yeah.
at his
That guy
tail.
isn't Mike Tyson.
The problem is you gotta, be careful from the feet because they'll lay back on that tail and kick you
that's
right
what I'm
in-
saying.
yeah.
That tail is strong. It's like a bounce.
Wow, I didn't even know they were that aggressive.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
wrong with this guy?
What?
Yeah.
Just a golfing
What would
one.
you have done? What,
Oh, there goes your golf
what?
game right there.
Yeah, but look, they're not attacking her. They're
No.
the friendly guys.
No, those are the friendly ones. Those
I would have opened the bag of
wallabies
chips.
are they called?
But you know what? The way the hair was and the muscle on that last one tells me that
Like he's been in
he
jail.
had a fucking problem.
You know,
yeah,
he was probably on
got out of there.
steroids.
Exactly.
He was having a little thing. And
Kangaroo jail.
he
But
probably
look,
dosed them
You
also.
walk outside. You walk outside one day, and the kangaroo has your dog in a headlock. What do? What's your next
I'd
move?
go fucking nuts.
What is your next move?
The kangaroo's
I mean-
like, what you gonna do about it?
What's your next
But he
move?
really did look like that kangaroo. Looked
look
like
at
he was
that.
ready to go.
Alec Baldwin
If
time.
it looks like this, I'm going to get the fucking heater.
Absolutely not.
That's what I'm saying.
About to bang
Shoot
on
the
him
shit
real
out
quick.
of him.
If it looks like that, I'm
He's
Alec
got more
Baldwin,
shoulders
bro.
than all y'all.
He got shoulders. Look at that.
Hey,
And biceps.
I mean, is this real?
Yes, there's some that are really built like
yeah,
that.
some are ripped like this.
Are they working out? Like, how are they doing this?
They're bouncing all day. What do you do?
I don't know, man. Yeah.
They doing push-ups and bouncing.
They wouldn't fuck with my dog, though. By the way, they wouldn't go after her.
Look at this
Look
one.
at that.
Look at this one right here.
Yeah, dude, I'm walking up. Fuck you. That's my name. Just shoot him.
He's like in a swamp.
I would
want-
actually
you wanna
love
run
to
into
see.
this one?
I would love to see one of them flex like this. Like I would love to see that. I want to see it. That's gonna be so funny.
I mean, you don't want to run into that one right there and have some beef.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Does anybody know in Australia are they just outside the same way we
Yeah.
see deer?
Yeah, I have a cousin that lives out there. She says that like when it comes to like a desert area and shit, that it's just like all animals is free range and you can't fuck with none of them.
But they're usually
No, they just
I wouldn't
attack
want to
right?
mess with
Well, like they have.
Wow.
It's two different things, right? They have the ones that are in the park, right? Which is they take care of those. They're not in the wild, and then there's the ones in the bush
They're
that
wild.
he's talking about
some
that are
of-
wild. Yeah.
Because the ones in the bush, you're like, you could run into something like that, but like the ones that you just saw, those could
Oh,
be
the ones on the golf course.
Those could be like wallabies mixed or something like that. You know, because the wallabies look very similar.
They're
but, like,
smaller.
yeah, they're smaller, but they all like. There's like some of them that
Yeah.
you know, like raccoons. They're not all in the forest. You know, some of them come to the city.
I mean, you might have to scrap one of those big ones if it comes aggressive. at
Man,
you.
you gotta blast that.
I
fool.
never saw a raccoon try to fight a human.
Fuck
but
yeah, dude.
What?
That
He's
shit's
like-
beating me up.
He's like, I reign over you.
Where is the mind? Like, where was his mind at when he put the dog in the headlock?
He
Probably because the dog came at him, and he probably felt like, the dog was being aggressive and just snatched his ass.
He's
up.
from a gang
'Cause it
member's
doesn't-
point of view. He was just like, yo, this is my turf.
Come here, motherfucker.
I would love to know how their brain works.
I'd like to know who's
Look at
videoing
this.
also, though. Just like,
Yeah.
you know, standing there.
Because they eat leaves and berries. They're not trying to eat the
But
dog.
the fact that the kangaroo actually squared up with him, like, he didn't try to
Crazy
take
to me.
off.
It's kind of like a human in a costume. I can't believe it.
No, that.
Look how tall he is.
Look at that shit.
And they don't have big fists. What's he gonna do with his fist?
Oh, but their nails.
It's the feet.
Oh yeah, nails.
Almost like
Yeah, but their nails are like
He could have kicked it too, you know. Like,
little machetes.
By the way, his dog abandoned him. His dog just went, I'm out. You know?
traumatized.
My dog would
Hell
have.
yeah.
My dog.
It looks like his dog was
My
missing
dog
skin,
would have
too.
stayed there. He would have stayed for the fight.
His dog was scared shitless.
What? Stan and Trixie would.
Stan and Trixie.
They probably would have killed themselves.
They would have fought like big dogs.
hell yeah.
Trixie, my girl dog would. My boy dog, he would have tucked his tail and like just rolled over.
Skated off up.
Yeah.
So aside from the wheat, what's in the glass? What are you drinking? Is that like a healthy smoothie?
No, it's a beer. It's a beer.
Oh, it's a beer.
Yeah, it's always been, there's always been sour beers, but this is like a smoothie sour, so they like put more fruit in it.
All right, so you're not driving me home. Yeah, like even if I got high, it's like
no, this is not the guy.
This is not the driver.
There's a guy down there for that.
Is your day usually over after?
Nah, I got my show to do after this.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
his
from
thing
7 to 9, so I'm here all day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I smoke more on that show.
on
Oh,
Thursday.
got it. Well,
Yeah.
at least you're in a
As long as you're
Well,
happy.
you know,
confined space.
on Tuesdays and Thursdays we also do mixed shows after this, so we'll run this, and then C- and I will do Tuesdays. We'll do mixes on our Twitch channel, and on Thursdays it's Psycho Les from the Beat Nuts and Cairo. They do a mix there, and then on Fridays we all put the mix down. We're constantly doing shit down there.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I got my little studio back there when I got to drop verses or make something,
Nice.
on the fly.
Love
I keep it stationary, so I don't gotta be running around everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope. At least you get the same vibe wherever you at. I
Yeah.
mean, whatever you're doing while you're here.
Keep it consistent.
I like it.
We try.
Like being a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who said that?
I did.
You said it's like being in
Yeah,
the turtle?
you know,
Oh, you just
they-
crawl through the tunnel and come out the other room?
Yeah, you know they had that spot they kicked it at where they were all comfortable,
Oh, like the,
He's got a vivid
the layer.
imagination, as you
Their
can see.
only spot?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
they had
layer.
that. Remember they danced at the end of the movie where they were at the subway station where they
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Splinter,
Are you
right?
guys all smoking the same type of weed right now?
Yeah.
right
Is
now,
this
yeah.
an indica or
It's
the other
probably a
one?
hybrid.
It's probably a hybrid,
Probably.
I
but
can't really,
what they say.
indica-dominated hybrid.
I can't really
True.
tell what this is this time.
I can't either.
Yeah.
That's your third one since I've been sitting here.
Yeah.
Nah, this is fourth. Yeah, I had smoked one before you showed up.
I said since I've been
Oh,
sitting
I
here.
thought you said it's your
Oh,
third
no,
one.
no,
I
no.
was
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, I would die.
Yeah, I
For
couldn't
real.
get past.
I
One hit for me and I'm high.
4 joints. Wow.
Yeah.
we had a total countdown of like people at the like people with super chat like count how many joints you smoke in a day. Everybody was like, damn, that's fucked up. But our
Yeah.
numbers were pretty high.
They
It's
are.
pretty high, yeah.
Yeah, you guys I hope you have like a sponsor or something because this
Oh, well,
thing
yeah.
could get costly here.
Oh no, yeah, that's covered.
Look at
That's
this.
totally covered, yeah.
Yeah.
That's hash.
How does it feel for y'all to now come into to be in the podcast world now? Because I know you've been making music and you've been doing TV, films, all this, and now
I love it.
in this arena.
I don't know about Breezy, but I love it. I just
Yeah, I love it. We have fun. It's nice to just have good conversation and just vibe, whenever we want. And yeah, people seem to love it. So
Yeah, that's the best part of it is making it a conversation as opposed to interview style.
Do you feel it makes you more vulnerable? Like as a like I guess as whatever career you're in, you know what I mean? Because like they get to know more of you, but you're not always on that mode. So I feel like they're like, oh shit, now I know what you're.
Well, no, I think like coming from our background of like television and film, me being on screen, it might be different for him being behind the screen, but it's so much of or all of that is scripted. So it's cool to actually sit down and be able to just be yourself.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's cool.
that's what I like because I mean, if you're an actor, you gotta understand the whole life that you live is honestly gonna be scripted for a lot of people. Mine isn't all that, but when I'm on a job, it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's cool to be able to have a space where you can actually chill, be yourself, talk shit, whatever.
Yeah. Where it's non-scripted.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
And also for me, I like, I've had people say my words for 30 years and,
Right.
and they get all the credit, to be honest with you. And I like to give a little flavor of who I am and where that came from. So,
Yeah, I mean,
And then this is a script that doesn't have to be approved
Yeah,
or,
right.
or denied. Like we say what we say, we do what we do, and like boom, it's there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be for those who want it, and those who don't, we'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah. It's just having that freedom.
Dope.
yeah.
To just steer the conversation in any direction.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's something that when you do a regular interview with a media person, they've all went to school for this, journalism or whatever, or broadcasting or any of that, and they sort of ride by a particular line. So when you sit down with any of them, they all have the same 10 questions, and then the rest is like the shit they really want to ask you.
Right.
What would you tell your younger self?
It's and that shit right there.
Call me.
Yeah, right.
That shit right there is the craziest thing, because I've done many of them, and they all start the same way, even if it's a person that has sat with you a dozen times.
Yeah.
Because that happens anytime you put a record out. For this publication, this might be the main writer, and they're always covering you. And they're always going to start with the same shit, no matter how many times they've sat with you. True. And that's, to me, it's the craziest thing. Yeah. And that's why I like this, because it's more free flowing.
Yeah.
And you don't necessarily go there.
Right. But it's also like the music thing we were talking about. People who have a voice. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of crap out there too, but people who have a voice that would have never had a shot to do this.
That part
is really, it's exciting,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
love it.
There's
I like it a lot.
You can cut out the
Breezy
middleman.
might be high. There's a chance you got a contact high. I'm telling you.
Maybe contacts do exist. I don't know. Yeah, but that's the cool shit about right now. You can cut out the middleman like that in terms of if you want to be creative and get it out and not have to deal with all the other shit.
Yeah.
That is the one, the one thing as an artist.
Yeah.
Well, there's more than one thing, but that is the main thing. That
the
if
best
you just
thing.
bet on yourself,
Yes.
if you're betting on yourself and you're invested in yourself, you can put that shit out immediately.
Yeah.
Yes.
I told him.
And that's awesome.
Yep. I think we should just take it on back to the studio.
I heard
Drop
it.
us a song tonight.
Do
it.
You could see. You
Do
could
it.
do it
Doug,
like
you
that.
too.
Yep.
I'm talking about all of us.
Oh, I would love it.
That's
Go.
that's motivation.
I'm down.
That's
Oh,
motivation.
yes.
What is your studio session like when you go there? Do you like a lot of people?
Me?
I ask.
Me?
Yeah. Yeah, like I ask people this, like when they do music, whether they're a vocalist or whatever it is. How do you like the session? Do you like it when it's not so many people, or do you like a vibe so that you can?
I record
check
by
the-
myself. I actually don't want anyone in there. I don't want eyes on the back of my neck. I don't want any of that.
Yeah, I don't like.
I think
don't-
the smallest thing, like someone accidentally playing a video on their phone on Instagram, or I'm hearing a noise, it
Throws your
throws
vibes
me
off.
off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck it. You know what? Just walk away.
Yeah.
So I know myself, so I've created that space for myself in my home, and nobody's invited.
Because everybody likes a different,
Nobody's invited.
everybody is creative in a different way in terms
Yeah.
of music like that. Some people like the studio full so they can maybe catch a vibe, and some want it absolutely isolated.
I am
with
the
just
vibe.
them.
Yeah. And then I can't do the smoking and shit because it burns my throat.
Yeah.
And now I can't record. So, because if you're in like a tight space with excessive smoke, and studios are sealed, they're airtight.
Yes, they
That shit
are.
will burn your throat like as if I was smoking myself, and I'm never smoking. So
That could happen.
it
I
happens.
never noticed.
You don't. I mean, yeah, no. But like if Doug and I was to walk into a studio, we take
You
the
would
ventilator.
totally feel it.
Yes, immediately. You would like. I need ice water. Hella ice water. My fucking throat burn. It's even like that going into a club or like a party.
Oh yeah, especially when it's thick like that.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
that's the
and
fucking
it's like
worst.
you got people that don't stop smoking.
What do you mean, people? We got them right here. I can't.
Yeah,
I honestly, I'm
like
amazed.
my nose burns.
I feel like I'm out of it because I've never seen anyone smoke. I swear to God, I've never been with anyone that smoked this much, and I thought I
No,
knew
this
a lot
is.
of people
I mean,
who
there's
smoked a
people
lot.
who smoke weed, but then there's people who smoke. Like this is
I
like.
would be unconscious.
This
I
is
think.
a lifestyle. This isn't like, oh, bro, you got some weed. No, people like them, they always have it.
Yeah, this is the
Right?
culture. The culture of
It's
us.
a culture.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
And is there any is there? I mean, I understand. I have a weak tolerance, but like I was doing this interview live on Australian television at 11 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up, which I don't normally do, and I was so bored. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna take some edibles. Took 20 milligrams of edibles, and then I get a message like, hey, just confirming 11 o'clock live on like Good Morning Australia. So again, like I don't do this a lot, so I
Right.
went into a complete panic. And when I was being interviewed by this woman, I remember just going like, don't say anything stupid. Don't like, so why she's talking to me all of them. So is there anything right now that you got a call that you have to be anywhere that you'd go, oh fuck, I'm too fucked up to do that, or you're
just roll one up for the way.
Roll another one for the drive.
Roll one up for the drive.
Yeah. There you go.
Unbelievable.
One for the way
Because
back.
if it's gonna be a stressful situation, you're gonna want some more weed. You know, be like, yo, gotta chill on
I'm
this.
trying to think, not stressful, but I don't know.
You mean like anxiety, right?
Yeah. I don't even know, or something that you really care about, someone you want to impress, someone like that's. I don't know.
Did weed make you panic though?
For that interview?
No, just period. When you smoke, did it make you panic or?
Not really. No.
Oh, okay.
No, but when but
You
I
were
don't
just
like to
worried you
talk
would
to
look
people.
stupid, yeah.
No, I thought I was going to say something bad. I mean, and then the things went in my head that like, and I'm not racist, but I'm like, make sure you don't say anything racist. You're on live TV, and I'm like, why would I say anything racist? I'm not a racist. But that's all going on in my head while someone's asking me like, you know, what do you like to do in L.A.? And I'm like,
fucking edibles.
I don't think there's anyone that I would have anxieties talking to.
Yeah.
You know, because we live in this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I was about to say that's the difference. Like, they're not never worried.
No,
They're worried if they're not.
Right.
No, not really. You know, for me, I can do the gig, no matter what the gig is, on or off.
Yeah.
You know, I always look at it like this. It is not a crutch for me in that sense. Like, so, I can be in it. I can be.
He's got the fifth one ready to go right here.
I can.
Right?
Yeah. We got all of them.
That's the fifth one.
I'm just blown away.
Yeah.
Can I see one?
Yeah.
Imagine she sparks it, dude. I'd be true. Like,
There's no doubt. Breezy has to be high a little bit. I feel like I am.
bit.
I don't know.
Spark that
This
shit,
is
Breezy.
very neat. No, motherfucker. Not gonna do it. Hell no. My day would be over.
Well, that's what I like.
Probably would.
I like to get high
I
and
know
just
it would.
zone out. That's
And
what
the
I like
fact
to do.
that I know that this is like probably a high level grade of some shit.
You would not be wrong.
I know. I could tell by this glass thing on it.
So do you guys switch? I mean, is there really a big difference?
You got to
Sativa,
give me-
indica?
You got
do
to
you
give me
go-
one of those lighters, though. Do you have more of those?
Do you have more of a one?
Not this one.
It
no.
matches my wallet.
Right on.
Do you have more? You gonna take sativa for being up or whatever, the reverse, or it doesn't matter?
I think that it works like that for people that haven't been smoking that long. For us, I don't feel the difference in either because we smoke a significant amount.
Right.
Yeah.
On the daily, way more than we should.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Yeah, as long as you're happy, that's how I judge
it's
it.
the fountain of youth for
It's-
me.
yeah,
you
and
know,
it's-
shit.
And
good
I know
to go.
people who are different. Some people who love sativa in the morning, and for me, it's indica that gets me pumped in the morning.
Right.
Because there's that feeling of like, oh yeah, now let's fucking tackle the day. Fuck it, let's go.
Right.
And that's the fun part.
All right. Well, you guys seem like you're functioning well. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean,
Just a little bit.
yeah, I guess, yeah, no, this is just the norm.
Yeah, I guess sometimes we don't notice.
No, we don't. We just keep going.
Well said, Ezon.
So what else, guys? I gotta be back in the homestead. I got my daughter at home with me right now.
I feel you.
I was gonna say we got a couple questions from our live chat here.
Yeah, I know you guys got to roll, but we wanted to take a couple of these
Do
questions
we?
real quick.
They're probably not for me.
They probably are for you.
They're probably for you.
We have some main girl 187 saying, "What up to the highest podcast, Doug? I'm a huge Entourage fan.
See?
Especially drama. Was he based off a real person?" And she's asking, "Who was your favorite character?"
He was based on two real people, actually. One in a real Johnny Drama is one of Mark Wahlberg's best friends, and then he was based on a kid I grew up with. So I kind of combined their personalities. And Ari was probably my favorite character because he was just easy to write, and I could say anything.
He's
and,
hilarious.
And,
hilarious.
Kind of thinks some of the thoughts that enter my head. So, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't say them. So, but thank you, and check out Victory the podcast because Kevin Dillon, Johnny Drama's on it with Kevin Connolly. Thanks.
Hell yeah.
And we got Michael Hansen in here going back to our conversation saying, "Going to the grocery store high is the worst. You buy everything."
That is true.
Yes.
But imagine a bear's in there.
Yeah, while you're high.
While you're high.
Ah, that's all bad.
That would be scary.
Give him some ice cream.
Yo, here.
Yeah, you will
bear
always
friend.
pick up shit you don't need when you go high.
I do that sober.
That too?
I don't leave the
Look, you're
I don't
fucked
leave
either
the
way.
house high.
Yeah. Might be some more cereal boxes. Or
Yeah,
something like
more
this.
sweets.
I don't
for
like to be
sure.
out when I'm high. I have to get to you guys where I'm very uncomfortable when I'm high in front of people. Very uncomfortable.
Oh.
He's like, novice, weak.
Yeah.
You'll get there.
It's okay.
You'll get there.
Fun ride.
And we got Anthony Garcia in here saying, "Yo, Doug, I'm a huge fan," and he's saying Script and the Sherpa, one of my favorite episodes. When that show dropped, it was a total vibe. Victory for y'all.
Thank you, appreciate that.
I told you these questions weren't for me.
Val Kilmer was, Larry Charles, who was one of the great comedy guys. He got us Val Kilmer to do that, which was pretty amazing. So, and just watching it was awesome. So, thank you.
And we got Wasky Wabbit in here saying, "Kalisha, I loved you in All American.
Wow.
That struggle."
Thank you. Thank you so much. Nobody never calls me by that name, but thank you.
Yeah, I would just, by the way, I'm like,
It's like, to know that, you had to Google me.
You learned something new today, huh?
I did, and I feel like we're like this.
Yeah, my mom was asking in the chat. She's like, ask her if there's gonna be a season 4.
Our season just premiered.
Nice.
So tell mommy we just premiered 2 Mondays ago?
Yeah.
2 Mondays ago we just premiered. So it's on the CW every Monday night, 8 o'clock.
And this is a hot show. And
Hell
Breezy got shot to end the last season, so everyone was waiting to see if she was
if I
alive.
died or not.
Hell yeah, Mom, you heard it.
You heard it here
Mom.
first, Mom.
It's right here.
And we got Hood Hippies in here saying, they about to kick it in the parking lot for the night.
All right.
After being a contact high.
Yeah.
Oh, us?
Yep.
Honestly, that would be the smart thing for me to do right now. It's just stay.
Right.
Do you know what I did actually? When the pandemic started, I shouldn't even say this out loud because I'm embarrassed, and maybe you guys don't care. I took a very small edible, okay? I spoke to my daughter. She told me she had a ride home, and I'm like, you know what I want to do right now? I want to take an edible and go to sleep. I haven't had an edible in a long time. I take it. The second I take it, she calls and says, I need you to pick me up. And I do not want to drive when I'm high or anything. I'm like, all right, she's 10 minutes away. I know this is going to take a while to kick in. Let's go. And I go running out the door, and this is
quickly.
This is horrible to say. I have like 350 pairs of sneakers. I probably wear one now. I'm like too lazy to even change. I get home, and I go to kick off my shoes. I don't wear high tops anymore. I laced up my high tops like I was playing Game 7. I'm not kidding. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So,
Get my shoes off.
my lesson is, I don't care what anyone says. Do not drive high.
Yeah.
Don't.
Well. Yeah.
They don't agree, but I don't know. I couldn't believe it. I must have done this.
I
by
keep
sneakers.
yawning.
Not
You're hot.
I think I'm losing oxygen.
You need
oxygen.
You need
Oh
a
my
machine.
God.
Need the oxygen
You need the
boost.
cans.
Jeez, man. It's you guys. It's you. You look so relaxed.
I'm feeling great.
It's that guy.
Yep.
He's like,
How about it, Colton?
And that seems to be it so far, but a lot of the Asylum is saying thank you guys for coming in, and they really loved Entourage.
Well,
Yes.
thank you. Appreciate
you.
it, and thank you.
We want to thank y'all for stopping
Yeah,
by.
thanks for having us. This was fun.
Word up. Let them know where they could find you.
take a little ride. Oh, you can check me out on all social media at Breezy Official, at BREZ Official, and at Hollywood Wayz.
Yeah, but check out the podcast, Hollywood Wayz. Breezy and I are doing. We got Jordan Belfort. We're recording tomorrow. The Wolf of Wall Street should be fun. We're going to talk about the movie and Entourage and shit like that.
Hopefully we talk about how to get some money.
Word up. That's always a good conversation.
Yep.
Yeah, Hollywood Wayz, wherever you get your podcasts.
You need one of those.
I have one.
All right,
Instant replay.
good. I
I
love
have
it.
one.
Yeah,
Love
the
it.
shit.
I have everything.
Utilize it.
Well, thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.
Word up. Thank you very much, man. We'll be right back with more Dr. Greenthumb Podcast.
So what?
What's up, man? Fuck these motherfuckers. These bitch-ass fuckheads fucking rolling joints like fucking idiots.
What?
We got, the fuck place is dirty. The sound guy fucking sucks. Everything fucking sucks, man. I need to fire all these motherfuckers right now.
Man. Hit this, bro.
The fuck, man?
Breathe on that, man. You good now? Yeah. Don't panic, baby. It's organic.
Stoners, you're not you when you're not high.
What's cracking off? This is Be Real, aka Dr. Greenthumb, with another strain alert. We are popping off with the insane Ruby Red today. This is what's on our shelves in the Dr. Greenthumb dispensaries. Now, the Ruby Red is genetics by Redline Reserve. And the Ruby Red is OZK crossed with Mimosa. It's hitting at 22.7%. This shit is flavor in a bag. It's like smoking grapefruits. You know what I'm saying? And the trichomes are just popping off. You want to keep it lit with this strain right here. You could smoke this shit for a long time. You're not too devastated. You're high as fuck, but you can still function. And this thing carries flavors from front to back, you know, from the beginning of the joint to the end. So like, especially if you're smoking on a funky fill tip, you will taste the flavor from front to back. It's not one of those strains because, you know, it's got grapefruit type of flavor in it, which is citrusy. Some of that shit burns hot towards the middle and you lose the flavor. Not this Ruby Red. This Ruby Red holds the flavor, man. Salute to Redline Genetics for coming up with this one right here. And salute to our peoples at the Greenthumb Farms for farming the flower in this bag right here, all right? So make sure you go get it because you would be missing out. And all your homies.
Mother Mary say what's we lit. Got the medicine coming. I got the bomb, yeah, I got the bomb. I got the bomb, paper in my pom. 31 flavors, keep it calm. I got the bomb, paper in my palm. Every moment, yeah, I fucking own it. Every second, I'm the one collecting. Hit you with the unexpected. Ask around, Greenthumb is the one connected. Come with me, I take you up levels. Smoke signals in the city, we the livest ever. And you're the highest that you ever been. I confess, call the reverend. I got the bomb, yeah, I got the bomb. I got the bomb, paper in my pom. 31 flavors, keep it calm. I got the bomb, paper in my palm. Mother Mary say what's we lit. Got the medicine coming. Mother Mary say what's we lit. Got the medicine coming. Thought I told you that I'll never stop, never drop. I heard you said it wouldn't never pop, never talk. Never slap you with the flavor. Cut you off with the bad behavior. Another L that you're taking. You should question the decisions that you're making. Rolling with Jamaicans in the bag of the insane. Cali cherries taking off on a paper plane. I got the bomb, yeah, I got the bomb. I got the bomb, paper in my pom. 31 flavors, keep it calm. I got the bomb, paper in my palm. Mother Mary say what's we lit.
On your laptop,
Got the medicine coming.
Be Real TV, fool.
Let's do this.
Yes, and now the doors to the insane asylum are open. We are not getting into submissions today. Change the format just for the day. We'll get them tomorrow. So if you submitted, you'll see them tomorrow. All right? And keep them coming. BeRealTVContests@gmail.com. Now, let's go number one, son.
Well, I don't know if you're going to like this. We got Ronald Plaw saying LeBron out for the week. He's soft as tissue paper.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't worry about it, son. We're gonna be just fine. All right? You slow down there, son.
smoke.
And just for, purposes, we got Psycho Les back in here with us,
That's right.
And we got my man Dustin Bart's Barbecue up at her.
Yeah.
Imagine he's like, fight me.
You already know. You already know what's going down. All right, next.
Oh, man.
Next.
And we got Sassy Stoner Mom asking, moment of silence or chaos? Got pulled up on robbed at gunpoint. Lost a quarter ounce. Y'all choose.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, so we choose between silence, a moment of silence, or a moment of chaos.
Because she got robbed?
Yeah.
Chaos.
Chaos.
This is because she got robbed, though?
Yes.
Yeah,
She needs one or the other.
That's what she's asking.
Do you
for.
want to flip a coin for this, or do we want to choose?
Yeah, flip a coin, bro.
You got a
Cut
coin?
one of Kydro's dreads and see what it says.
Flip
inside.
a joint.
Here.
All right. Head silence, tails,
Here,
chaos.
Dustin, do it.
You're the coin flipper.
Yeah,
He throws
dude.
it up there.
Coin flippers.
What is it?
Tails.
Tails.
Tails never fails.
That would be chaos.
Okay.
Right? All right. 3, 2, 1.
Man,
Give me all your money. I want what's in your pockets.
But I had a
Fuck that.
bitch ass
What you got in your pockets?
Fuck them in the
That's
lemonade.
why you
dog.
got
In the
that
fake ass
Give it
lemonade,
to
man.
them.
Fuck them shit, dog. They don't even got real
Fucking
juice. Fake ass
swear,
juice,
I'm
fake
so
ass
glad they
fake
had
ass.
the DJ
Fake
in
ass
that
diet lemonade. Fuck
stupid-
that shit.
That was a strong moment of chaos.
Yeah,
It
man.
was highly intensified today.
Man.
All right.
Campaign
We
continues.
got Wasky in here asking, C, sock me, Maine.
Oh yeah, look at this. Hey, for my sports ball people, look what I did today. Look at that.
We salute you in your zebra socks.
That's my ref socks,
That's
bro.
what I mean. That's what we call them.
A zebras? Yeah,
Coach
okay.
C minus.
Yeah, dog. For the
Fight 'em,
sports
dude.
ball, for the sports ball fans out there.
Yeah, you know that's what the slang terminology for
Okay.
the referees is zebras.
Fight him.
I've been to a hockey game, and I'm just getting all sorts of the knowledge.
Sports ball next, buddy.
cold sports
ball.
Yo,
Yeah.
was it cold in there?
Yeah,
Hell
it gets,
yeah.
it
Yes,
gets
right, because
cold.
the ice, right?
It was fucking cold in here.
And the air conditioning. gets
It's
icy.
like colder than this.
It's bold as ice.
It's cold
It's
as
been a minute
ice.
since I've been to one of
Next.
those.
We got Edwin Velasquez saying, what is a good brand of mezcal that I can get for a pretty good price? Salute to you guys and have a dope Thursday.
Ilegal Mezcal. It's available. You just go to check it, Google Ilegal Mezcal. They're very boutique-ish, but they're good. They're fairly priced, and it's very good stuff. Take my recommendation.
Hell yeah.
You got any?
Take my wreck, mine. No, that's a good one. You hit it on the head with that.
For real.
We got Mark Murillo in here with the super sticker.
Hey,
and
look at
money.
that. Money eyes. Hi.
Money eyes, mine. I got money on the mind. That's what that means.
For true, though.
For real.
Yeah, baby.
And we got Chuck Dirt up in here saying, can I get a shout out for my homies Bully Breeding? Small town bullies out of Jacksonville. If we don't breed dogs, we breed baby gorillas.
For real?
That's what he said.
Don't even
That's
tell
Chuck
on
Dirt.
that, dude.
Shout out to breeding bullies down there.
Yeah.
Keep doing your thing and salute.
Yeah, salute.
Let me see some of those dogs and gorillas.
I think they mean the dogs are like ripped like gorillas, son.
Yeah, son.
How close?
I don't know. I could be taking that wrong myself.
Let me see.
Next.
We got Wasky asking just a question. What does Michael McDonald feed his horse?
Hey.
I thought Ethan was going to chime in there too.
No.
No.
No? We got Direct Loco up in here saying, what up, fam? Can I get a moment of chaos in Spanish with
man.
a aw yeah at the end?
No.
And farts for Cairo.
No, you're asking for 3 different things.
Farts for sure. Off GP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't speak Spanish, so there's gonna be that.
You could just say puta a lot of times.
Putazos.
You want to jump in on this? Yes? No?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All
Let's
right.
do this.
You ready? Here we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do
3,
it.
2, 1.
Oye,
Yo lo estaba
maricón.
diciendo a fucking Cairo. Un pedazo de basura. Cairo tiene pulgas, es pendejo, tiene piojos. Es estúpido.
There you go.
Damn. There was my contribution.
And we got Mike Phillips Lakewood 562 asking, B, did Napster affect your sales?
It affected everybody's sales. And I mean everybody's. It changed the whole game.
That was there.
You know, but shit happens.
And we got Tyler Benito asking, "What up, dudes? Big fan. Hey, yo, B, who you got on the fight between Canelo and Plant?"
Canelo.
Damn.
Tell you off top.
Hezbollah.
Hezbollah.
Hezbollah? Damn. Canelo and Hezbollah.
Canela.
He's
That fool looks like he socks hard. I don't want to fucking fuck with that fool.
Yeah.
That fool,
Who, Hezbollah?
No, Canelo.
Canelo? Hell
he
yeah.
does.
Of course.
Dude.
Yeah.
He knocks fools straight the fuck out, man.
Yeah, bro.
What you talking about?
Yeah.
He's fast as fuck too.
I would put money on him.
I mean, he's not Mayweather fast, but he's fast as fuck.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Lightning.
Mayweather's got an ill style, man. Now
He
that I
does.
just think about the way he fucking fights, like all
Yeah,
sideways.
he's got a
and
good
shit.
he's got a good defensive strategy. People shit
True.
on him, but I mean, like, listen,
You're not hitting him.
you don't. Yeah,
You're not hitting him. This motherfucker.
my job is to hit you and make sure you don't hit me.
Yeah, man.
Next.
It's true.
And next up in here, we got J-Max C saying, "Peace, peace. Hope everyone is doing well, enjoying the vibes, and much love from Toronto."
Hell yeah.
Much love to you.
Toronto.
Toronto.
Yep.
Canada.
Everybody doing good over here, man. Thank you, and I hope you're doing well out there.
And we got Cheney B asking, "Be real. Have you ever been approached to be interviewed by Nardwar?"
Oh man.
Not that I recall. Not yet. No.
He's saying that would probably go down in viral video history.
That probably would.
Indeed.
He's good with his, man. I'll tell you that.
Truly
One of the best.
Yeah, baby.
He has a showcasing.
I bet he does.
And we got Mark Murillo up in here with the super sticker.
Hell yeah, is that the hippo?
What up?
The hungry, hungry hippo.
Ow.
And we got Mr. Twacklack in here saying, "Just sending love and positive vibes. Stay fly, y'all."
Right
Yeah,
on.
man.
Right back at you. Everybody needs that.
For true. You too, bro.
None for Cairo.
Yeah. We can't
You
spread
don't
it
deserve
evenly.
positive vibes right now. You're a dick.
I know, jerk.
And we got Death Sharpie asking, "Has anybody ever had their identity stolen?"
Rusty Shackleford.
Oh,
Rusty
fuck.
Shackleford, yeah.
That's fucked up.
Oh, yeah. No, not that I, no.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Nah,
It's a
just.
pretty fucked up question to ask, bro. What's going
I
on?
mean, you've had people say they were you, though, right? Like,
Heebie-jeebie.
It's
I
me.
don't know. Mostly it was like motherfuckers would say they're my brother or cousin or part of the group or this or that thing. I never heard of motherfuckers saying it was me.
wow. Interesting.
I tell everyone, "Yeah, it's my Uncle Be Real."
That's my D.O.B.
Me, that's who.
Well, because when you have tattoos that are notable, someone
True.
could say, hey, let me check that tattoo that so-and-so did for you. And that's the way to fucking check. And I think, maybe people were conscious of that. I don't know. So they would say they know me or they're related to me or they were in the band in some sort of fucking way. That's what I would get a lot.
Damn.
Never someone saying they were I. But you see that on Instagram, though. Like, there's dozens of fucking fake profiles out there.
Oh, yeah.
And we got Funky Karina saying, "A friend's dad was a firefighter. Said they drink at the hall, and if they got a call, they would just suck back some oxygen."
Yeah, see?
Get some oxygen up
They
in
get
here, man.
faded and then be like, fuck it, okay, I'm gonna get some oxygen real quick.
And then, and then you come back to normal.
This room is well ventilated, but guess what? You're catching a contact in here no matter what. I know she did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she
didn't,
was high.
She didn't believe they existed, but that's probably because she ain't never been in a room like this where 4 people or 3 people or 3 people of the 5 that were in here are smoking multiple joints while you're sitting there and the smoke is here. That's a different situation.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know.
You know.
What do you mean?
The first time I was in here, it was like, man, I don't even need to smoke. I can just sit here.
Just breathe.
And I was getting more jacked up. That's why I stopped smoking. And my ashtray caught on fire too, but it was like, it was like screw this. Like I'll just sit here and just talk because.
I'm saying you got the lit one in front of you. You
you
don't need to smoke.
And the good thing is that she left feeling good. It wasn't a bad contact. It was an actual good one.
And it's perfect.
Yeah.
To go straight to the kitchen and get busy with some bartz too.
I like that hat you're flexing today, son. Just got to tell you.
Little old school Kangol.
Word.
I made it.
All right, next.
And Death Sharpie's asking, as an artist, does it help your creative process to have a show/podcast?
Does it help my creative process to have a show/podcast? No, I don't think so. Because you don't look at it that way. It depends on how you're asking this, though. If you're asking as like a podcaster, yeah, it helps you to, keep the momentum going and things like that and, staying up and current. But if you're talking about as being an artist that, records and shit like that, does this help you be creative in that? I don't draw from it that way, no. Maybe other people do, I don't know.
And we got Matt in here saying Triple OG from the new album is playing on my Spotify all the time. And it helped me remember to check into the podcast.
Well, thank you very much, man. And glad you liked that song. Freeway did his thing on there.
True that.
He did. I'd always been wanting to get with Freeway on a song.
She's nasty.
Because he got one of them iconic voices, too.
Yeah.
One, bar spitter, fire bars. 2, stylist, fire.
Yep.
3, voice.
The voice.
Iconic.
Yeah.
You don't mistake that voice when it comes out.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, hey, let's do something. So salute to Freeway, salute to Scott Storch, and salute to you for rocking with that. Next.
And we got Zero Cool Gaming saying, hey, Bolton, I'll paraphrase that email today. Just give me a little more time. Sounds good, man. We'll get to that submission tomorrow.
True that.
True.
And last, we got a Texas Mickey Maltive cocktail saying Steve Harvey can eat a bowl of duck up, too.
Damn.
Wow.
What did he do now?
So aggressive.
Is there some?
So mad.
And is there something that he has done?
Why is he?
Why is he?
Why?
¿Por qué?
We know why the insane asylum doesn't like Steve
We know why the asylum.
I want to hear Bolton say "por qué."
Por qué.
That's cool.
That's what I thought.
Por qué?
You picked the...
Yeah. Por qué?
Por qué?
He's still
Sounds
got to
like
get. Still got to fucking learn to roll those R's.
We're getting there.
Try it. Come on. What's that?
But I do got to show you guys something. Bart sent this in today.
Nah, fam. Say it again.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Looks pretty good.
I'm going to have to work extra hard tomorrow. Thank you, Dustin.
Say it again, fool.
I'm not down.
There's checkout.
Oh!
Oh man.
Well,
early Thanksgiving.
I could tell you that I'm not mad at this at all.
It's better to just be mad at Cairo.
Yeah.
Always,
do that.
though.
That's just easier.
Yeah, fuck it.
Don't forget, we got the mix coming up next with Psycho Les and Cairo. But we also want to send a shout out to our sponsor, CBDX. All right. 1 second here. CBDX. CBDs came out. We all wanted it to be like cannabis, and it wasn't. It helps with something, but you don't exactly feel it. Prepare your mind to be changed by CBDX.com. They felt the same way, so they went all in on Delta 8 THC. This is a federally legal form of THC. You'll absolutely feel it. They have flower, cartridges, vape products, gummies. These will get you stoned. As such, never drive or operate heavy machinery when using these products. They will show up as THC on a drug test. Go to CBDX.com, that's 4 letters CBDX, and use code GREEN, all caps. You'll get 20% off and a free gift and help support the show. All right. Do it right. It's not a show till the phone goes off.
Wow, there it is. Wait until the last minute.
Do it right. Do it legal. It feels the same. Go to cbdx.com. That's 4 letters, CBDX. Use code GREEN, all caps. Get yourself gummies, vape pen. You'll be blown away that this shit is fucking
Smoke it.
good, and it will help you, and you can get it directly. Shipped to you directly, and it's legal. All right,
Right to your door.
CBDX. And also, if you're into preserving your herb, budvac.com. They're restocked and fully loaded, all right?
Hell yeah.
1/8 jars to pound jars with the manual vacuum pump or a rechargeable vacuum pump, all right? So you can go to CBDX, and they got that Bud Koozie available now in November. All right, so go pop it off because they're in stock. They're fully ready to go. Use coupon code Be Real for a discount on any one of their products. All right, salute to our sponsors and salute to all y'all. We're about to be in the mix with Les. Les, you got shout outs?
Word, salute everybody out there watching, and go check out the site. Got a lot of new things up there. ThePsycholessShop.com, and follow me, of course, on Instagram, psycholess.official, and word, we'll talk.
Word. All right, C-.
What up? Thanks everyone to hanging out with us over over here at the podcast and watching us every Monday through Friday. It's fucking cool. Appreciate you. You can follow me on all the social medias at C-Fan4. And tomorrow we're going to be doing Friday edition of the Kitchen Sink Mix. So it's going to be all and everything on a Friday morning, 9 a.m. To 12. It's 9 a.m. to 11. And C-Fan4 on Twitch. You can catch us there. Kitchen Sink Crew. Everyone, thank you. Go to my website, djc-.com. You can get this shirt. And all sorts of other cool stuff. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And shout out to my mom and shout out to everybody. And yeah, everyone here as well. And especially Dustin, because she brought food today.
Everyone gets to eat.
Colton.
Shout out to the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. We'll get back to those submissions tomorrow. Shout out to Ray Morning Shot Films. And don't forget, this Friday, we got the Neptune Funky. Check it out. It's coming in the 8mm and 10mm as well.
Yeah.
Word up. The Neptune coming out tomorrow, 4:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:20 Eastern. All right, don't get confused.
Smoke.
Dustin.
So I got turkeys and briskets for sale for Thanksgiving Day pickup. That's pretty much the only. Oh, and I have a pickup on Friday. If anyone goes to my Instagram, just go to bartz.barbecue. And if you live somewhere in LA, you can get a turkey or a brisket for Thanksgiving. And I'm going to post up a bunch more food events where people can pick up stuff during the holidays. So just take a look there, and that's about it. Thanks for having me on the show today. And that was a good time.
Right on. E-Zone.
Salute to everybody who went on the website and who continues to go on the website. Go to flavorsbyezone.com, highandhungry.shop. All the candles have been restocked. There's been a lot of new items added on there. Make sure you use special code, the word high and the number 10 right next to it, and you can save yourself some money at checkout. So make sure you guys remember that it's high and the number 10. Also, make sure you guys tune in later, another episode of We Don't Smoke the Same podcast, 7 and 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys, we don't EDM the same. So I don't know, it's an EDM episode. So make sure you guys tune in. Yeah, and follow my new page, Flavors by E-Zone with 2 S's.
Word up. Make sure you follow us on Spotify and Apple Music, Dr. Greenthumb Podcast. Make sure you smash the like on the way out and subscribe if you're not subscribing. We want to thank our guests, Doug Ellin and Breezy and Dustin, for coming in to the Dr. Greenthumb Podcast today. Spread love. Love is the key. Don't be fucking with the booth. You already know, fuck with the dispensaries. We're going to show you the addresses. If you're in here in California, come get those insane flavors, all right? And make sure you fuck with those G-Pen collabs. You can find them, Dr. Greenthumb, G-Pen at gpen.com if you want to check those. And, no booth. One.
This guy is a rat.